All right, what's up, peeps? Thank you all for waiting. I appreciate it. Welcome to the 13th episode. No, the 14th episode of the Valiriun campaign. Titled "They Lost the Dog." Last episode, yeah, that's what Melon said. I should have called it "They Lost the Dogs." But the focal point should be on C4, not Trench, because Demon's gone. Okay. So last episode, you guys explored New Megaton a little bit, trying to chase down a lead, that C4, because C4 could smell kind of a weak trail, and the trail headed into the main city of New Megaton. So you guys called a cab, who happened to be maybe a robot gang banger. You guys drove down the road, listening to some metal, and met up with a crime syndicate, who may or may not have had some information. So you guys did a job for him, completely fucked the job, went back, almost got the shit kicked out of you by a crime syndicate, but managed to, through some retcon, through some divine intervention, managed to get some information. Trench has been kidnapped by his by some other Wolfborns and taken back home. Yeah, family question mark maybe, but he's been kidnapped by Wolfborns, taken home. No one knows where his home is, so he is just gone. You guys headed back, unsure of really what to do. Can't hear any other players. Chris, son of a bitch. Well, it's okay. They haven't said anything that interesting yet, so you're fine. I don't know why it always breaks.
My character card is saying
refresh page.
Yeah.
Oh my god, on Amazon Prime you can get Bus
Thank you,
Simulator
Zexman.
21. Fuck this, I'm gonna go play Bus Simulator.
Okay, so you guys headed back to the portion of New Megaton that you've been staying in, which is Weka. Walking around Weka, there was only really one building which caught your eye, which is an old factory with the words kind of in broken neon sign, Jacob's Corp, kind of splattered across the front of it. While the building looked very damaged, the heavy fence around it was maintained. So you guys thought it was suspicious enough that you tried to enter. However, two large turrets manned the front, and cameras littered the entire car park. So you guys snuck around the back. Finn fired which little dude was it? Upchuck. Upchuck broke a door. Went inside, then alarm started ringing, so you guys ran away to see what would happen. And a flying vehicle with the word Protoc on the side came down, dropped two heavily armored people and one robot. They scanned the area, and for fear that you guys were going to be caught, you decided to try and sneak out. However, to get into the alley, you had to go through a fence. Every single one of you made it through, except for C4. C4 got stuck in the fence and began to panic slightly. You guys had a choice to make. if you'd have stayed to help C4 get out, Protoc were probably going to find you. Or you could just leave.
You were gonna die. That's
or
what
you,
you said.
You could just leave. Yeah, if Protoc found you, if you could have died. You don't know who these are. You don't know what they are. But
I made my choice in that situation very quickly.
So you guys had to make. I gave you 20 seconds, 30 seconds to make a choice, and you decided to leave C4 trapped in the fence. So we begin today's session as you guys enter the apartment that Kara has been. You enter Kara's apartment. Yeah. What do you guys want to do? As you walk into the apartment, oh, you've still got 2 days left.
Okay.
It's like evening time now. You guys are hungry. You're tired from running. And I would say you're quite stressful after the last day.
How long has it been since we left C4?
About an hour and a half. Of sprinting through the streets.
Have your
nanites returned yet?
They have. They returned in 10 minutes. An hour? Wait.
They have not returned.
They returned in an hour. And they have not returned.
They return in an hour. They have not returned.
So we lost Upchuck as well.
You cannot summon. You cannot summon Upchuck right now. No.
Okay, we are not allowed any more pets because we are shit at looking after them.
As only if you feed it, go for walks with it.
As you guys walk in, you guys see Seth, who stayed behind. After dealing with the crime syndicate and kind of like fucking up a little bit, Seth just kind of retired to the room to kind of sit and contemplate a little bit. So Seth, you guys see everybody walk in, but you don't see C4. C4 is kind of the only one you're looking for, and you don't see C4.
Where's C4?
Very good question.
Ask Lenny. And Gale slowly starts moving as far away from the group as he can, but still being in here, like range to here. But I'm staying way back from the barbarian, who I'm pretty sure is about to explode.
Is there a window in this apartment?
Yeah. I kind of envision it that there's a window from the door. There's almost like a window completely opposite the door, slightly to the left. It's like a quite big.
Do you want to check out the plumbing in the
bathroom? Classic English windows.
Yeah.
So they don't open like all the way, but they open like a decent chunk.
I'm gonna lean over to Kara. No, I want to see her lose her shit, but I don't want to be the one that tells her.
I walk over to the window and I'm trying to force the window open.
Make a strength
check.
check.
I grab Lenny.
Oh, okay.
Different strength check.
Give me a sec. 1 minute, sorry. Give me a sec. Look at all the lonely people.
It gets stuck. You open the window far enough that it gets stuck.
Yeah, trash from Clara's house.
I'll start banging my head against the window.
Oh, what you want to like?
I run up and grab Lenny by the scruff of the collar of his neck. Whatever the fuck, how you say
Aren't
that?
you like a good foot shorter than him?
That doesn't mean I can't pull him down.
You kind of like grab him and pull him towards.
No, it's so I can imagine this. Have you like lifted him up, or are you like pulling him down into your face?
Yeah, you like you grab him, you kind of pull him down to meet your gaze.
Angry
where
small.
Is C4? And Lenny
Dramatic
stares at me
Stay
in
silent.
silence.
Stay silent and just starts crying.
See
Stop
tears.
crying.
You see tears begin to form in Lenny's eyes as one kind of slowly falls down the inside of his cheek.
So I shove him back away from me, and I like kind of look at him with like hurt and disbelief in my eyes.
A quiet,
Okay,
somber,
we can't get emotional now.
we're gonna get him
somber
back. Silence falls over as it's cut short by Finn, trying to instill some hope into the room.
We're going to get him back.
Where is he? What happened?
Well, we
Then
decided
he starts to ball up into the fetus position.
So we decided to check out this building, right? And someone triggered the alarm, and scary-looking people came over. We were gonna escape, and C4 got stuck on the fence.
Whilst
So
this is
you left him
happening,
with scary-looking people?
whilst this is happening, I'm going to go over to Lenny and give him just like a little one-armed hug and tell him it's going to be okay.
Because of the window, there's kind of like a cold breeze that's kind of just washing over Lenny, kind of like rustling his hair. It's as shit as you feel. It is a slight comfort, just kind of cooling you down a little bit.
Then it's gonna be raining. It's gonna stand there out in the rain, just looking up.
God damn it! Like, I feel bad. Just the image of him in a ball made me feel bad for him. Like, I genuinely want to go over and give the guy a hug and be like, "Okay, dude,
Kind
it's
of
all right."
like he's kind of knees to the chest, kind of resting against the wall just below the window.
You hear me?
Damn it, poor thing.
Yeah, I just like outside. I'm like, not even raining, and I'm just like,
In your mind, it's like grey and raining and thunderstorms.
It just turns to a noir film.
Yeah.
full on Metal Alchemist, Captain Levi, just like
Oh,
looking up
Yeah.
at the road.
Damn.
it's raining. It's good. No, it's not.
It's gonna take like a shower whilst crying.
All right.
Okay, well, we still have a bit of time left to go retrieve C4. So what do we know about these people? Perhaps we can find place they operate. Maybe they brought C4 there.
I don't even know who they were.
Yeah, out of all of us, I think Kara would have the most.
Like, do you
Clearance to find
recognize
something
any
else.
of them?
Cruz, did I know anything about Protok? No.
Make a history check. Let's find out.
All right. History.
Can I think with him? Can I give him advantage?
You can't think.
Can I hive mind our minds?
I wish.
Oh, don't you have gray matter or whatever?
I mean, I don't know when you're remembering, so I can't. I'm not jamming you. I'm not jamming you with nicotine patches
just
every
just
second of the day.
constantly, just like, come on, think, boy.
All right, here we go.
If he can't, oh,
Fuck.
okay. I was about to say if he can't, can I use guidance? But too late now.
I mean, it's the same concept. You
Okay,
can't
I'm
really anticipate someone remembering.
Fuck it, I'm
No,
hugging-
you've
I'm
never
hugging
heard.
Lenny, so
You've never heard of Protok.
Oh,
Okay.
can I ask? My higher ups about
Yeah.
Protok.
Yeah, you can contact them if you want.
And take out the phone. just,
Get
like,
pod.
Dial.
Ticka.
Get pod. Yeah.
please tell me Pod has like an old timey, like, you know, those police box phones where you just like take it off the side.
Yeah.
You really want to be in the one film, don't you?
No, there's a little computer that kind of connects straight to your receiver. Pod essentially works as an antenna, which enables Kara to connect to.
So if the signal shit,
base.
that's a good excuse to throw pod out the window, so we'll get a better signal.
5G, 5G.
Just holding
5G
pod up in the air. Just I can't get signal.
Just yeet into the top of a tree.
It can fly.
Yes. Okay. So you phone the home base.
Uh-huh. Okay.
The line gets picked up, but it's dead quiet like it always is.
Hello, you're through to home base. Would you like any plants?
One of my party members just probably got taken by an organization called Protoc. Is there any information that I can receive about Protoc? Perhaps a base of operation.
The phone hangs up, and after a second, Pod kind of like gets an alert on the computer screen. Oh, we've lost someone.
Ecstatic. Also ecstatic.
Yeah, so after a few seconds, an alert comes up on Pod, and it's a small information docket entitled Protoc. It's essentially like a message. When you open it, it gives a brief explanation that roughly sums up to that Protoc are a highly equipped guard sent out by the C.I.C. to deal with extremely dangerous individuals or situations. So it's almost like they're Dr. Isaac Teacon's personal enforcers. So they wouldn't be sent out for like armed robbery or even like a bank heist. We're talking like someone's gonna like blow up the city. We need to send the best of the best.
I know exactly what they're based off.
Yeah, that is exactly what they're based off. A little bit of information. Each unit is sent out on a hoverbird, a large armored personnel hovercraft designed for atmospheric transportation into dangerous situations. Each unit is also equipped with augmentations, heavy tactical gear and weapons, healing stims, and a robo unit depending on the situation. Each unit within Protoc has a different speciality, like a different situation that they're better at dealing with than others.
Yeah, we're definitely not equipped to deal with those.
Can we get a location though?
Location of base of operations, no?
No, definitely not.
No location, just information about them.
About Protoc, yeah. Who they are. What
It's
they're
not
about.
possible to track a air vehicle. Is it's C.I.C. airspace, I imagine? Can they do that?
Make an intelligence check for me, Finn.
Can I stab myself as I'm thinking?
No, this is like a thought that comes to you. It's basically
I know it.
It's the DM trying to give you. It's the he did help me.
I'm about to start thinking. I juice up real quick.
Yeah, with a 10, you assume that
you think hard enough.
due to the heavy amount of technology you've both seen and is implied within this docket, that tracking Protoc is probably a hard task to do. And you can almost like draw a line with how secretive Kara's organization is. Protoc probably have some secrets of their own that they don't want, like other people kind of, there seems to be a disconnect between various parts of C.I.C. You think back to your time on the mines, there was never really any communication between like the mines and any of the military that were at present there. They almost seem to always be like two separate things that rarely ever interlaced. And a lot of that is, you can maybe assume now of like, oh, every corner of the CIC doesn't really know about each other and they're all very secret. So it seems unlikely that Protoc would be readily available right? for an outsider to contact. Sorry?
So Finn, I've got a question for you, right? So can you not like track the nanites that because the cell hasn't returned it, hasn't it?
Yeah, I don't think I can. I can't, right, Dan?
Make another intelligence check.
Ooh, I really want to juice up.
I will allow advantage. That's it.
The juice. The juice has got me 15.
You if they were like near you, you would know, right? Because that's how the digital technology works. You know. However, what is Digistruct technology if not just kind of like a weak Wi-Fi signal? If only you had a wide range antenna that you could maybe use to track.
Some Cog's butt.
So you're saying we need to break into a broadcast tower of some sort? Got it, Dan.
That is one alternative. Yeah.
There goes.
Wait, we lost someone again. Okay.
I think she needs to break into a broadcast tower.
Holy shit! Her internet's gotten worse than Frenchie's.
I doubt that's what it is.
Yeah, I doubt it too.
All right, so I suppose if I had good enough range for my tech, I could try to track it down where my nanites are. But
correct.
Right now,
for your range.
What's the building with the highest, I don't know, connectivity in this sector?
Oh,
Something.
You would actually. Everyone would know this. Everyone who's like familiar with New Megaton, including Finn, because you've like perused the tourist pamphlet. And one of the first pages is the C.I.C tower. It's the tallest building in New Megaton.
That's a completely different sector, is it?
Oh yes. Kara actually knows what sector it's in. It is in. It is in the polity. It's in polity.
Okay, polity.
Polity.
That looks pretty good. So they okay.
You got some say in there. Can you get us some special text?
Love you.
I don't think I can actually, to be honest. I'm only like, well, corporal. Not really high, I would say, of a rank. So I don't know. I don't. What do we know about the tower actually?
I've sent you information. You don't know much about the tower, other than the C.I.C tower is where it's got literally everything. There's a floor for passports. There's like a couple floors for tech development. There's weapons manufacturing. There's agricultural. There's research. There's a good portion of like the mid-low section is just administration and offices and stuff. Then you've got like board members' rooms. There's like in-stay housing. This would have all been on the pamphlet as well, as the C.I.C are very happy and very proud of the C.I.C tower.
From what I know about, let's see, right, this sector, it's well, if you acting strange, I feel like you could easily land yourself in prison.
Is that me? Am I making rolls?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna try to do this from my phone because it's maxing out my CPU.
Oh wow.
Roll20 has been killing my computer every time. Anyway, sorry guys, I'm back.
Oh, no worries. Well, what?
Did I miss anything important?
We're just trying to figure out a plan to maybe track where C4 is going. So, Finn, what do you actually need the tower for? You haven't told us that yet.
Well, basically, right now, within a range of 40 feet, I can tell if my nanite constructs are near me. So if I get my hands on strong enough connectivity, I can extend that range.
Well, I've got an idea. You see, Pod here is equipped with an antenna that actually
How
has.
strong we talking?
Do I know the range of it? Actually, Chris?
It's planetary wide.
It's planetary wide.
It can't breach.
So it's short.
It can't breach the atmosphere, but you actually know. I don't know if you want to divulge this because it is kind of like your hard secrets. But there are satellites which help boost the connectivity. So Pod can connect to the satellites which beam down. But that's like quite a kept to the chest. If the tourism knew that like C.I.C was like setting up satellites and stuff, they'd probably be like, why are you doing that?
Wait, really? I mean, it's planetary network. People don't think it's satellite?
No, because Dardia has been deemed a nature preserve. So the C.I.C have explicitly stated we do not have the only thing we have is New Megaton. We do not we're not going around the planet like messing with stuff. This is the birthplace of magic, and there's a lot of like native races here. So it's a nature preserve. Come see the nature preserve from the safety of New Megaton.
It's gonna be like a whole like Jurassic Park safari shit.
Yeah, pretty much. Like the tours to the marble,
like balls just running around in nature.
Like the tours to the marble town.
That's a tour. You'd have to pay my ass to go back there.
Yeah.
I'd also probably be arrested if I went back there, but that's a different story.
I brought no. I stopped you from getting into jail.
Isn't it funny how close to the law you guys have been? Anyway.
Well,
I think as soon as he mentions it's planetary, I would know that there's satellites involved.
Oh yeah.
Just off of that.
Yeah, which for you, who's been fed C.I.C propaganda, you're like, what?
Whoa! I didn't see that coming.
Yeah.
It's high tech, you know.
But okay, it's planetary, but how much range would it have before it hits the first relay?
That's a good point.
Here, Frenchie turning over and looking at Cruz slide.
I was actually looking at Cruz's camera. Like
height of Earth's atmosphere. Do you want it in kilometers or miles?
8.
Give me in range of megatons. How many megatons wide does it go?
A lot. It's around 10,000. It's around 10,000 kilometers.
That's a good start. That's a good start for boosting my range.
It's about a quarter of the size of the planet. So from New Megaton, you can pretty much get almost the entirety of the island, of the mainland, pretty much.
Okay, so even if their hoverbird is going like 5,000 kilometers an hour, we have time to find them. So I'm gonna start setting up my nanite tracking tech to Pod's antenna right now.
Okay.
but I'm gonna make sure it doesn't go through a relay. So I'm gonna like call it to his antenna range specifically.
You well, you ask Kara. Kara has to kind of sign off on it.
I will allow it.
Okay. Kara, there is something compelling you to look over his shoulder and make sure all he does is use the relay, is use the antenna.
That's exactly what I was gonna do
Yeah.
as well.
Finn, as you're doing it, Kara is watching you like a hawk, and like if you if you move like the cursor or try and access a like not access a file but get close to a file that's not where you need to go, Kara kind of leans in. Watching you intently.
You know, the Undertaker meet Chris.
Finn has like 12 different pseudopods hitting the keyboard at the same time, but he raises 2 different pseudopods behind his back, and he's like, "Okay, I'll show you where I'm going. I'm just handling the routing right now."
So at this point, the best thing to do would be to distract her.
That is going to take a while. Does anyone want to do anything else?
At the moment, I'm just comforting the broken man who is just a ball in the corner. So I think if it's by a while, probably until he is in a slightly better state, I'm imagining that's going to be taking up most of my time.
Seth, do you want to do anything?
Put in the meme in the chat.
What?
Do you want to do anything?
Sorry, I'm so distraught about C4. I wasn't even paying attention.
Okay, yeah. You don't have to do anything. You're just distraught about C4. You're also just out there sobbing quietly.
Yeah.
All right. About an hour passes, and Finn's able to connect a pod, and you begin scanning the entirety of the mainland.
The continent, basically.
Pretty much, yeah. So I'm just getting the my map up.
He's too good to share his map.
Yeah, damn right.
It's not like I may have accidentally seen so many maps I shouldn't have seen.
All right. How fast the heli going based on how long it's been? Okay, the heli is moving. You're able to catch it at the edge of the range. It is moving very fast north of the region Celestia. I will add Celestia to your map. It's this region in the mountains.
I thought you were going to say I was going to Elise.
Oh,
I was
yes.
going to be like, convenient.
Yes, back to where Cruz wanted us to go.
You could have gone to Celestia.
Yeah, that was actually one of the
Okay,
routes
so-
I wasn't. I wasn't planning on it, but because Harry was just like, I go north.
The thing is, we don't have a lot of time, of course. And like,
It is traveling very fast. As you're watching it, it's going. You're watching it over the next hour. You're watching it, and it disappears somewhere over the ocean.
I was just constantly going north.
Yeah, it leaves the mainland. That is the so you're not scanning C4, you're not scanning the Helibird, you're scanning your nanites that have upchuck. You're scanning upchuck.
Yeah.
And that's where upchuck goes.
So he's last seen that direction.
That's correct.
okay. That we know they're gone now. What if we double check the fence to see if C4 is still in the fence? They haven't found him.
Maybe they
That's
passed him
actually-
over. Yeah, I was
you know
gonna
what?
say that.
That's actually a great idea.
So that by the time that our a bird arrives to go to Elise, then we definitely checked that C4 is still there.
You guys walk through Weka. Because you're not running, it takes a couple hours. It's nighttime now. You guys are hungry.
I don't care.
You guys are tired. Oh, I see you guys have been snacking during this. Can everyone remove a day's rations, please?
I
can't be coding without a snack. Come on now.
Exactly. Yeah, if everyone can remove a day's rations from your inventory, please. But yeah, it's nighttime. You guys head back to the fence where you lost C4. The fence has been cut where C4 was, and C4 is nowhere to be found. Feel free to make an investigation check, guys.
I will definitely investigate.
I will.
Didn't the robot fix the fence?
The main fence. This is a completely different fence.
I was gonna say I'm gonna use guidance on whoever
You
wants
can
to
use
investigate.
You can use guidance on someone.
I'll investigate.
Who has the best investigation?
I was gonna say never mind.
Well, I mean, everyone can investigate.
We're good.
Oh, okay. Actually,
I got a plus 6.
This is C4. Everyone's looking.
I'm gonna help Finn with investigating.
All right, Finn gets advantage. Grey matter as well.
No, I need to roll a d4.
Oh,
27 total.
I got 10 total, so.
With a 27, you and Kara, with the help of Grey matter, you guys hit with a 27. Here's what happened. Oh no! Oh no! She's gone.
Oh, they came back and took Seth. Oh my god!
Blue balls.
The 27. Here's what happened. They're still here.
You fall like above us, just like beams and Seth up.
I cast Scarecrow, and I'm out of there.
Based on a variety of detective things that I am too dumb to relay.
L.A. Noire. I'm just telling you.
L.A. Noire, Batman. In a real Batman moment, the world's greatest detectives, you guys discern that about 5 minutes after you guys left, 3 people came into this spot. There was a short scuff. At first glance, it seems like a fight. However, because you guys are Batman, you're able to see that the scuff is just them trying to yank and capture C4. C4 did not put up a fight in fear of probably being hurt.
We turn around, and on top of the building behind us, we see Batman standing up.
You're right. No, it would have been like a few seconds after. No, that's my fault. Yeah, not 5 minutes. Pretty much like straight after. You're right. They cut him from the fence, and you follow footprints back to where you saw them being dropped from the helipad, and then their footprints disappeared. You assume they got back on the hoverbird, and
holy shit, they're ghosts.
That's when they flew.
Okay, so we can definitely assume that C4 is together with Upchuck then.
Yes, because you last saw Upchuck in there.
Fancy suitcase.
yeah, in the like energy ball. The robot had him in like the energy ball thing.
You can't pokey catch a goddamn Ben 10 alien. What the fuck do you guys do?
Yeah, you can.
Knows what you know.
No laws in Pokemon, Batman.
Joker comes around the corner.
No, Joker, no, you can't.
Do not do that. That is a very bad idea. I'm pretty sure that boy's
Oh
made
yeah.
of
Oh
acid.
no.
Poor Upchuck.
Riddle me this, Batman.
He's definitely got a gag reflex.
All right, so what are you guys doing? You're
what?
currently stood back outside the fence of the Jacobs Corp building. The fence has been repaired. The door to the factory is also shut. And the compound has kind of just settled back into its into the state that you found it before all of that had happened.
What if we break the fence again? They come back with C4.
Yeah, maybe they send the same people.
Bring
how we get 'em
C4 back that way.
I
I
missed
thought
the
it'll be the same
investigation
group.
check.
I
because
still
we
want to go and
crashed
figure out
again.
what that strange
Hello?
magic was in
So-
Old Megaton.
The
Hello?
the investigation check, Ecstatic, was
Fucking melon.
can you hear me?
Yes, I'm trying to like say something real quick.
Okay.
I wanted to know if there's any like C4, I don't know, remnants, like scrap metal or anything like that. I don't know.
Are you
Holy
are you
shit.
looking for like a
Looking for body parts.
symbolic like piece to hold on to?
No, like if he got stuck in the fence and there's like maybe some paint scraped off or something, like anything that I could investigate in that sense.
What are you looking for? Like, what is the purpose if you found that kind of stuff?
I don't know, I guess.
Stuck
Okay.
it.
My Discord is about to crash again. I don't know what is going on.
No.
You guys are all frozen.
You're frozen.
Oh no.
Oh my
I
God,
hate how
no,
you can see
C4
it
is
coming, but
real.
you can't do anything about it.
I know that sucks.
It's about to happen, guys. I'm sorry.
It's
C4 is
like
real.
a timer on the screen that counts down.
I don't know what's happening.
Say your
Do you-
goodbyes.
okay, could it be my memory that's causing this problem and not the CPU? Because my CPU is at 10% right now and my memory is at 43.
Yeah, because your RAM is what allows you to do multiple functions at once.
Which is the memory,
Yeah,
right?
neither of
Yeah.
those are problematic numbers.
Remember,
Yeah,
remember
43 is
this.
not
43 is
problematic at all.
Remember this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now tell me back to me.
What?
Yeah, it's your memory.
I hate you.
That's really good.
I played right into
That
it.
was actually fucking
That was
stupid.
good. I really like that. All right, so
God,
you guys
no.
are. I will say, as you guys are kind of stood here. Oh no!
What did I do?
As
I
you guys
overloaded
are,
the memory. The memory worked too hard.
as you guys are stood here, you notice a small band. Well, actually, you can hear a vehicle driving. It sounds like a truck coming closer. It's out of sight. But there's a truck coming closer. What do you do?
Hiding time.
Right, you duck kind of like round the corner.
Are we
1 minute. Have you guys
of-
dragged me with you? I'm assuming you guys have.
Yeah,
dragged
you're
me
out.
with
Yeah,
you.
you're out here. Yeah,
We were
Yeah.
gonna check if C4 was still.
and you
Yeah, I
were
know,
you were
I'm
actually
just-
up for that.
I'm just staying looking at the fence. Unless someone drags me, but
I mean, that fence is not really
Okay,
private property. So.
I will do my best to get Lenny out of sight as
Yeah,
much as possible.
There's
I'm not
no
pro-
there's no resistance. He's just kind of like deadpan.
Okay, I'll at least try and get him off the main street and a little bit out of the way of wherever the truck's potentially coming from.
A few seconds later, a C.I.C. Jeep drives past right where you were standing, as it seems to now be a patrol. Just kind of like there seems to just be a patrol driving around Weka.
Every time you say Weka, I just can't help but think of that stupid Shakira song.
Waka, waka.
Yeah.
Oh.
That song.
Uh,
Every time he says Weka, I'll look to my right and I see my fucking alarm. I fucking hate.
So
It's
why-
fucking Dutch for alarm.
I don't want to go in that building. There's clearly something really important
Well,
in there.
we are not going. We're not gonna go in that building anytime soon. So
Are these guys looking for something? Like, do they look like they're looking for something, or
Yes.
they just look like they're trying to keep shit under control?
I'm looking to
A
feel
little
some
bit of
sort of
both.
emotion.
A little bit of both.
A little bit of both.
They're patrolling, possibly looking for the people who were responsible for cutting a hole in the fence.
Maybe they're looking to feel something.
if they're wait, are those like actually like C.I.C. soldiers?
Yes, yeah.
Okay. So I could talk my way out of it.
There is a
Potentially, but if
patrol.
you're also on, oh no, I can't say that because Mike, I wouldn't know what that is.
What do you guys want to do?
I want to attempt.
They've already gone past us,
to-
haven't they? Or not?
Yeah. They drove past.
Oh, okay. Well, we. Oh yeah. Well, it's nighttime right now, right? Let's go back to my apartment and rest up for the night. Gail, you still wanted to check out the place, right?
I still wanted to go to Old Megaton because there's something weird magically there. But
Well, after we rest up, we only have 1 day, right?
yeah,
No, you still have 2 days.
Oh,
this
okay.
all
Oh,
of this has been in 1 day. You
Field trip
phoned
to Old
up. You
Megaton.
phoned them up. You phoned them up. They said wait 3 days. You then lost Trench, ruined a man's business, made a deal with a fucking crime lord, broke into a secret facility, and then
I'll be back
lost
in 15. I just need
C4.
to disappear.
All within 24 hours.
You know, this just makes me realize even more that DD parties are such menaces. It's like...
So true.
Well, let's go back to my apartment and just rest up for the night. And tomorrow we'll go to Old Megaton for whatever reason you want to go, Gil.
Actually, Kara, if you didn't mind, can we still make it to C.I.C Tower? You see that I have this data drive. Cruz, remind me if I'm wrong. I have this data drive from the cave encounter with the mechanical bears.
That's
right?
correct. Yeah, you do.
That's where we found. Yeah.
Okay, so what if we split up tomorrow then, right? Part of us goes to Old Megaton for Gale's business. I'll go with Finn to the tower to for the data drive.
Look over this drive, yeah.
And also, please don't ruin anyone's business again. If you're in Old Megaton.
A one-time thing.
Chris,
Yeah.
Surely.
It's hey.
I have messaged you.
Okay.
Is that what you wish?
No, I mean, so as you guys go to leave back to the apartment, Lenny doesn't move.
That's not nice, Lenny.
Lenny just kind of is just deadpan.
Lenny. Who wants to give him
Can
a
you
good
hear
old
us?
slap on the face?
Can you make a wisdom saving throw, please?
Oh, sure. Mm.
I'm gonna roll a d20.
Lenny blows up. All right.
You get slapped in the face. Kara, for a brief moment, you kind of see Lenny wake up as his eyes glaze back over. He just stays deadpan. You failed your
Guess I'll
save.
carry him.
Yeah.
Kara surprisingly can pick
over
up.
when he
Yeah.
does he slump over, or is he like planking right now?
No,
On
he's,
her shoulders.
he's like slumped.
Yeah, he would.
Okay.
He would slump.
Let's head back to the apartment and I'll carry this guy.
This guy.
This guy.
Ah.
Yeah, not like that.
Yeah, you guys head back to the apartment. And you guys sleep. Gale. Oh, you might have gone to move his car.
Oh, What a reasonable person.
Finn.
Yes.
I'm guessing by the fact you all tried to talk to me multiple times, none of you heard me say I'll be back in a little bit. I need to move.
Are you back now?
No, I'm just literally about to park up and dip. It's
Okay.
just annoying people
that's
for
fine.
some reason.
No, you're
blocking the
good.
road.
You're
Obvious.
good. You're all good, bro.
Do you need me for anything massive, or
No. I'll wait until you're back.
okay? My only logic was I was going to say I'm going to give Lenny a corn gremlin to cuddle because he seems like he needs something to cuddle. And I
There's
don't know
a
anything else.
little corn gremlin just like pops out.
I tried to eat it.
He's probably not edible. Well, actually, he is edible.
I'm just imagining, right, that Kara during that time was like in the bathroom, like comes outside, see little dude screaming in pain while fucking Lenny's just eating it alive.
But it's like deadpan eating though. It's just...
Don't eat cornholio. He's a good boy, and he doesn't taste nice.
You tried him?
Yeah, you tried him.
I'm trying to convince him to not eat him. I have not tried. I'm just trying to convince the guy who's going through what appears to be a mental break to not eat my little corn buddy.
Well,
How could you lie to him while he's going through a breakdown? That's so out of pocket.
Why don't you give him food then?
It's not food. It's a little buddy. He just needs someone. He needs a little buddy at the moment. He's just. I wanted to give him something to cuddle, and I ain't cuddling him.
I think you should cuddle him, Gale.
Oh, fuck it. I'll give Lenny a cuddle to save Cornholio. And on that front, I need to go nip. I'll be back in 5.
Yeah, go.
It's not reciprocated. Lenny's just so engulfed in eating this corn goblin.
Imagine being summoned by someone to be eaten by someone. That's crazy.
That is real crazy.
Imagine being
Can you
summoned.
do that?
Wait, did we lose Cruz? What's happening?
No, hello.
Chris still here.
What's the We lost Melon.
It was Melon who just went to move his car.
Finn, can you make a wisdom saving throw for me?
I'm making a wisdom saving throw.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna get us one by one.
It's a 14.
Nice. As you rest, just normal, find yourself like the umbrella holder thing, you kind of rest. Everything goes black. Do
Who you
anything?
talking to?
Finn.
Yeah. Everything went black? Is that...
Just everything's black.
Open your eyes.
Am I conscious in the darkness? Is that
Yeah.
what's happening?
Yeah.
Am I aware that I'm sleeping?
No.
Am I standing on something?
You're in the umbrella thing.
Wait, I can hear you. Say that again?
You're in the like umbrella holder thing that you went into rest.
Oh. I'll try to climb out.
When you climb out and touch the floor, there's about an inch of water.
There's water?
Mm-hmm.
I try to look for a switch to a light.
Yeah, you look around. There's no walls or anything.
No,
it is
no,
just
that's
endless expansion of slightly like wet floor.
You know what? That's actually average. There's nothing wrong. There's nothing short about that. That's 1 inch is very normal.
As you look around, you can see a spotlight.
Has he just gone into his stomach? If a giant 9-tailed fox appears out of nowhere, I am definitely accusing you of watching Naruto.
There is a spotlight kind of illuminating something.
There it goes again.
It is a 9-tailed fox.
You can't really make out what
I-
it is from this distance. It's quite far away.
Since the level of the ground is 1 inch, since the level of the water is 1 inch high, I'm gonna sink it down to 1 inch and spread myself out. I'm gonna crawl
Oh,
across
good.
the floor.
Good, yeah,
Okay.
very normal size. Yes.
You kind of like create like a ripple effect in the water as you kind of like sludge along, kind of pushing all the water with you. Still able to see, and as you come up, there's a branch seeming to extend from the darkness. And Arvega is hanging from a noose on the branch, dead.
I immediately shoot up into my humanoid form, and I'm
You
trying to
come
push up Arvega to
before you
so that he's not hanging
before
anymore.
you can do any of that. As you shoot up, you come crashing into the wall of the apartment. And you're back in the apartment because as you shoot up out of the umbrella holder, crash kind of into the wall. There's this loud clang as you kind of knock stuff over.
Cannon.
Yeah, pretty much with such velocity. Yeah.
Lenny, the first time saying anything in ages, just turns and goes, "First time," and then goes back to being just deadpan.
It just wants a meme made, isn't it? Yep.
Slomans don't have like a head or any other body parts to specifically rub when they get hit, so you just see like red flashes of neurons in the section of the goo that hit the wall.
Reacting to pain.
I try to slump back into my umbrella holder. Yeah, fuck.
All right. Gale.
He's not here.
Oh, Gale, come back. How you doing? Kara.
Yeah.
Can you make me a wisdom saving throw, please?
Well, that depends.
I can hear you, but I'm walking back.
That's okay. It's okay. I'll wait.
Yeah, some people have closed roads, so I'll be a little bit.
It's okay.
It's happening. I can
Nice. A 7.
Alright.
but it's not.
Is this the character growth thing that this payback from the one time in the Chaos campaign?
No, I'm not doing that again. No. God,
Kara runs past.
Sorry, I'll hang up now.
You lay down in the bed, kind of like shuffle yourself over to an edge because Gale and Lenny are spooning on one side, so you kind of scoot yourself on the other.
Nah, that's because Gale's put him in that position. Lenny is still awake.
I kind of should not like.
No, this
Someone
is
sleep
no.
over
You,
there.
at some point, Lenny sleeps.
Nah.
Yeah. Okay. You have
forces
a
himself to
point.
wake.
You have a point of exhaustion.
Okay.
All right.
Right.
Yeah. So as you sleep, or rest, you know, you kind of you kind of like go to roll over to get on like your comfy side, and you roll out of bed accidentally and kind of hit the ground. Although the ground isn't like hard, it's soft, almost as if you had rolled onto dirt, and you can feel like an imprint of dirt in your face kind of as you hit the ground. You kind of like open your eyes.
That isn't right.
It's pitch black except for an immense glow of red. You and it's kind of like beaming down on your face. As you turn towards it, there is
Here
a
comes the sun.
there is a sun. There is a big ball of plasmic energy, a sun, kind of like hanging in suspense just in front of you. It's almost like you're on a hill watching the sunset, but the sun is about 100 times bigger than it normally is. It's kind of right in front of you.
My
You can
eyes!
see, you can see like the solar flares kind of like peeking off of it. You can see the kind of like bubbly texture of all the plasma of a sun. It's quite a sight to behold.
You also see John, Paul, George, and Ringo.
Do you do anything?
How far is this sun?
Oh, it's not touchable, but you're like on a hill, quite peaceful.
So there's just this big ball of plasma that's lighting up the darkness, basically.
Yeah, pretty much.
And it like doesn't hurt my eyes or some shit like that
No.
if I look at it.
No.
Like trying to look around, like where am I? Like what is this?
You try and get your bearings. It's pitch black. The only thing that the sun seems to be illuminating is the small patch of like dirt that sits around you, maybe about 3 feet in each direction.
And try walking in a direction that's somewhat in the direction of the sun.
The
See
light,
if the dirt still remains.
the light follows you, but never changes. The floor never changes. You walk, and the floor almost seems to move with you.
I try running.
Yeah, just walks with you, or runs with you. You run for a little bit and kind of are a bit confused about the situation until you see two large, for lack of a better word, spikes encase the edge of the planet, and teeth begin to wrap its way over the sun as a blinding white light shoots out, and you're on the floor in the apartment, smushed up against the floor. A little bit of oil out your mouth.
Oh. I'm like look at a bit like, oh, God damn it. Take a pillow and go over to the couch or some shit.
Yeah, you just crash out on the couch. Seth is like on the other couch. Seth, you with us?
I'm here, but everything's frozen again. I might try uninstalling Discord because it's definitely Discord at this point. I have nothing else
Try
running.
disabling video for Cruz and Harry.
I can't use anything right now. It's frozen.
Oh, okay.
Everything's
like
totally
that.
frozen. So it's
Are you on
Discord
the
though.
phone,
This started happening last night. No, I'm not on the phone right now. But this started happening last night. Discord just started crashing like crazy. So I've.
Oh, there she goes.
In the middle of a sentence. Holy shit.
All right, Gale.
Hello.
You go into your trance as you rest and cuddle Lenny. Nice. And you find yourself in the desert again.
Before you continue, is this the same sort of energy as my other trances, or is this like completely different?
No, this is exactly the same as before.
Oh god, just give me a second. So I've got a fucking Word document of all the fucking stuff in this dream that's nearly 2 pages long at this point. Okay. So, start in the desert. Okay.
You look around and you see the rainforest in the distance.
And Can I see or can I hear the person who I was talking to look around like last time?
No, not from here. No, you're just out in the middle of the desert.
Okay, I can see nothing else except the rainforest.
Correct. Endless sea of. I say desert is like the savannah type stuff, dry plains, hills, that kind of thing in it.
But no obvious landmarks other than this
No,
massive green on the distance.
correct.
Feels like it's going to be a fruitless endeavor, but I'm going to try and start walking towards the rainforest. I want to see if I can find that river.
As soon as
and
you
that
take a
voice
step
again.
towards the rainforest, as you complete that step, you're in front of the rainforest.
That's very convenient.
Magic. Ooh.
Yep. Can I see the river that I found
No.
last time and it was full of tar?
No. However, from the edge of the rainforest, as you kind of like look in because you're looking for something, there's a purple hue to most of the plant life here.
Ooh, it's spreading. Has it got the same feeling of energy as it did last time? That sort of emptiness where it seems to be almost like absorbing power, but is still power itself.
Yeah.
Lovely. I'm just going to shout out, like, to see if I can find that voice. Hello, is there anyone here?
There's no reply.
Motherfucker. Can I do an investigation check in my dreams?
Sure. Give me an Arcana check.
Where did I put the 2 seconds? Arcana.
What are you investigating?
Trying to see if I can like investigate the area, see if I can get a bit more of an understanding on why the plants are turning purple. I understand it's from this magic, but I'm trying to like figure out a route, see if I can figure out where this is coming from, if there is a factor that is linking this all together.
You, with all of that in mind, you begin to investigate and you find yourself at the river.
So I start investigating and then find the river like as if by magic?
Yes.
A huge crab comes out.
It's kind of like the same as when you got up to here. As you kind of like take a step to start investigating, as you complete your step, you're in the rainforest at the river of tar. However, there are lumps floating in the river, like black lumps. This is a very, very unholy place right now.
Okay.
There's an immense sense of dread.
Is that immense sense of dread emanating from anywhere particular? Is it coming
around you?
River? So there's no point
around you. It's mostly fixated on the river, but it is all around you. But it's strongest at the river.
Can I follow the river upstream?
As you go to take a step, one of the lumps rises. 2 purple wings unfurl from a humanoid body as the Queen Ilara, stands in front of you, completely different. You wake up in the morning.
God damn it, I wanted to talk to her.
I will say she locks eyes with you.
Shit, I couldn't have used magic. I can't lie. I was debating about using magic to escape. But I'm basically got an annoying ability.
As she gets up, and just before you awake, she kind of like does this, where then she looks at you and you wake up.
Said she looks different. How does she look different? Obviously,
So
I'm assuming like
last time, so last time you saw her, for one, she had a massive hole in her chest. But she was also like, she was almost like part beast from whatever curse or whatever the fuck happened, infection or whatever you want to call it. Now she's more akin to the heavily armored woman that you've been seeing.
So she's sort of become more demonic, less animalistic.
That's right, yeah. So she's got most of her facial features back. She's got her long hair. It's purple with hints of green, big skeletal wings, and she's adorned in slightly smaller but still heavy armor. From this close, the armor looked more like chitin. Like a carapace.
Mm-hmm.
Natural armor, as opposed to she just wore plate mail.
You're telling me she's basically naked.
Get out!
I'm not getting out of my head that she's looking very similar to like a fucking pyramid, but I don't know. That's because I've been looking at them all week. Oh fuck!
Oh my god, the pyramids are part of the lore.
Yeah, that's what my fuzz in.
That her looking that way has been a part of this before I got into Warhammer.
How many more? Because you're now talking about like Carapace's purple energy, and that's what I've been looking at all week. That's where my brain's gone.
Yeah, fair enough. But bear in mind, the original woman was that of StarCraft, which is very similar to, hive mind-esque stuff, which is similar to the Tyranids. The Tyranids have been a source of influence for this campaign long before I was long before I bought Warhammer stuff. So,
yeah. But lovely.
You'll wake up. It's the morning. I mean,
can
Lenny.
You explain me real quick again what the end was? Like the thingy that grabs the.
Two spikes came around the side of the sun, and teeth encased the top of the sun.
I had one last question about my dream.
Yeah, sure.
Do I recognize the place? Am I like as certain as I was before that it's Elise?
The plains, 100% Elise. You've never seen this rainforest before in your life, other than every single time in your trance dream stuff. The first time you met Gaia was in this rainforest. If you remember all the way back in episode 1 or episode 2, that you found the rainforest with the river, but everything was clean, everything was nice, and that's where you met Gaia. This place that you've been visiting has now been messed up. For some reason.
You sure it has? Yeah, that's all I got about that. I'm just retyping some bits. So I'll just be 2 seconds. If anyone wants to do anything particularly, it's just going to take me a second just to.
Yeah, I mean you're all awake. Day 2.
It's insane to think this is only day 2 now.
Yeah.
I don't like this city.
Can everyone who had a dream make an intelligence check for me? The DC is a natural 20.
Oh, well.
Is this because we were forced to sleep or anything crazy like that, or is it just a straight up intelligence check?
Straight up intelligence check.
So fucking close.
No.
Wait, no.
A natural 20.
Yes. Yeah.
Gale?
Where's the saving? It's
intelligence
saving throws, isn't it?
check.
No, intelligence.
That's just this one then. Oh, it's not. It's an F modified.
That's an 18.
Motherfucker.
Never mind.
Can't use guidance.
Are there,
So
No.
it's
are
still
there
modified.
degrees of success in this check? Do you get nothing if you don't get an F20?
Correct.
You get something?
Nothing.
Damn it.
I was going to tie the piece. I was going to kind of like bring up some pieces of some stuff to kind of help you guys think about things in a different way. But
I forgot I was dreaming.
there's no. You're on your own.
Well, the person I want to talk to about my dreams is currently having a mental breakdown, so I still can't talk to him about the dreams. Because he looks over at Lenny just doing whatever the fuck he's doing.
Deadpan, bags in his eyes. Just kind of like. At some point in the night, Lenny sat up.
Well, it's the next day.
And he's doing exactly what Harry's doing. There's a part of me that just, as a really childish part, wants to start balancing stuff on his head to see how tall I can make a pillar, just balancing on him. But I feel that might be bullying.
He wouldn't fucking care.
Might be? You sure you wanna... You sure you're confused that might be bullying?
Yeah, how certain are you that is actually bullying?
Not sure. Let's do it and find out.
Anyway.
Anyway, shall we continue on with the plan?
Yeah, I still want to check out.
Go to Old Megaton, right?
Yeah, there's a weird source of magic there that I kind of want to investigate a little bit.
I was gonna go with Finn
strange.
to the tower.
Yeah,
So,
I don't know
what
about
do
Gale
we do?
going
Yeah, what do we do
alone. I
with
don't think Lenny's I think we go with Gale, and after he's done there, we can go to the tower.
Sure.
From the energy I sensed, fair warning, this might not be a fun trip.
Only one
Well,
way to
more
find
reason
out.
that you don't go alone then.
Yeah, I don't like. It's one of those weird ones where I don't like the fact that I sort of want to know what it is, but I feel like I'm going to be kicking myself if we don't find out what it is. Especially with all the shit that's gone on recently.
Alright, we're heading to Old Megaton.
Alright, how you getting there?
How far is Old Megaton relatively from Becca?
By walking?
Yes, let's say by walking.
Also, what is this trash city design? Where's the public transport? Where are the buses?
You're in what's literally known as the slums.
Yeah, there's a blood bus to the slums, no?
Not in this town.
Damn it.
We can't use the horses because they're in the box. Can we ride any of your creatures as like a temporary mount?
You're all too big. I'm sorry to say.
Let's call it.
Stab at my weight aside.
I don't know by walking. I'm gonna. It's about an 8-hour walk.
8-hour walk?
Yeah.
What are we passing through? Is there anything special we're passing through?
You have to go through. You have to go through Weka because you're like on one side of Weka. Then you have to cross the bridge into Khevar. Then you have to navigate Khevar, and finally come out at Old Megaton.
How far is Policy from Becca?
From Weka, so Polizi is borders Hevar, kind of similar to how Hevar borders Old Megaton.
Oh, okay. So it's as far.
Yeah, similar distance. Yeah.
Well, do we have any credits left? I have none.
Nope.
I have 30 gold and no credits.
I also only have gold. Is there like a gold exchange place?
I have 9 credits. Sorry, I have 9.
I don't think that's going to get us very far.
Is there like a gold exchange place that I know of that we can like exchange gold for credits?
You know how you just basically stole or borrowed one of those boxes on wheels? Can you borrow another one?
Well, depends if, well, I can't, not all those boxes on wheels, as you call it, are owned by the C.I.C. I cannot really, just go and.
So you've got your phone. You've got your phone thing where you can talk to your boss, and he wants you to do your mission. So if you say you need it for your mission, would he not drop it off as quickly as possible? And then we have temporary transport.
They're already bringing the bird for the mission, though, and they know where we have to go to. So I doubt that they'll give us a car.
It doesn't hurt to try.
Yeah, well, I still don't know. Is there like a gold exchange place, Cruz? We can exchange gold for credits.
Yeah, I mean, there's tons of like credits for cash places in Hevar. Really like shady fucking businesses who are like, hey, give us your like necklace and I'll give you some credits, that kind of stuff.
It's a pawn shop.
Tons of that stuff, yeah.
Well, what if we
have to walk ourselves to the car?
Yeah, I guess.
Alrighty then.
Okay. Hevar is the majority of the walk. He doesn't seem like
Lenny staying back at the apartment.
He's non-responsive to your question.
Alright, he should stay probably.
That was me doing that, not Lenny.
If I summon a corn gremlin, do you think I can get him to follow the corn gremlin the whole way?
Maybe, but I feel like if it's just unresponsive like this, then and if we do get into a fight, then he's not gonna be much of a help because he's just gonna be stood there.
Yeah.
It'll be safer for him to just leave him behind in the apartment.
Guys, you got to commit to the dragon. Come on.
Well, unfortunately, I would, but Kara has brought up a very good point of if something goes wrong, we ain't going to be able to get you out of there.
Yeah.
Not that I really like the idea of just leaving him completely on his own, comatose in an apartment.
Honestly, it's up to you guys. Lenny will not do anything.
Exactly. So I was just gonna leave Lenny.
I think we leave him behind.
We're getting pretty good at leaving people behind at this, right?
Don't say
Too
like
that. Too soon.
Well, if in terms of the law, we could always say Sephion stayed behind to look after him.
So Sephion and Lenny could stay back.
It just makes it incredibly boring for Harry. That's all right. I don't want to do it, but not in terms of law-wise. My hesitance is I then don't want to rule Harry out of the whole session. So my hesitance isn't law-wise. In terms of law,
wait, Harry, you're here? I thought you're non-responsive because you're not here.
No, it's because Lenny's depressed.
Yeah, so I'm like, I don't want to say yes and go and then just rule Harry out of the rest of the session is my thing. So sort of like, I just wanted a little confirmation from Harry of, if we go, are you chill with the fact that you will probably not be involved in the rest of this? You're completely muted, man. I can't hear what you said.
Yeah, sure, but honestly, lore-wise, it makes sense. I would like to be dragged along, but like,
Fuck it then. Let's drag him
okay, cool, thank you.
because I feel like I don't want to leave him behind if
We'll
he
drop
doesn't
him
want
off
to do
by
anything.
daycare if we have to.
Lenny, you'd be dragging your feet, right? Depressive. Not really, because these guys are busting ass. You're not really.
Well,
It's
if
like-
they're dragging me, I would probably try and keep up, I guess.
Yeah, after a couple hours though, it's gonna be.
You know. Yeah, fair enough. Probably won't keep up.
Okay. So you guys begin your journey through Weka. It takes you a little bit longer than usual, so it takes you about 2 hours. So it's about 10 o'clock to get to the bridge. As Lenny, like, you guys are a little bit tired from dragging Lenny. Lenny, you're fucking exhausted. And you guys stand on this side of the bridge. Carry on.
There's no way we can convince him that we're doing this to try and get his pet back, so he'll stop moving.
No, because he knows that's not true.
God damn it! Fuck him for being intelligent.
All right, you begin your journey across the bridge. The bridge itself would have taken this. It takes about an hour and a half to walk across. So it's about 11, half 11. As you guys enter Hevar.
Or you can't just steal one of those metal boxes. with
Does
your badge or
does
something.
anybody know where they're going?
I'm
Can we
looking for
Google
one
it?
of them gold exchange places.
Give me an investigation check.
Because that was the whole point of us coming to Riva.
Can we
All of
all
us
look
or
at
just
help
Kara?
them?
I would allow. Yeah, you get advantage just because the people are helping you.
Hey,
Oh.
worked out.
You're so lucky it was not that
I
fourth.
was. Uh
Uh, about 25 minutes of you walking aimlessly around Hevar. You come across a you come across a gold exchange called Pawn for Gold, but the A sign has burnt out, so it's just PWN, just says Pawn for Gold.
Are we sure this is our only option? Maybe we should keep looking.
It's a red shop front, bars on the windows, an iron gate across the front which is open, with a glass like a frosted glass door on the front, which also has the same like name, Pawn for Gold.
On an unrelated note, how many of those Book of Gaias did you take, Lenny? Because if you have the infinite spawning thing here, we could effectively break shit. Just sell an infinite amount of books. I think he symboled 4. Damn.
well, shall we enter?
Yeah, I was looking through my pack to see if there's anything I could sell. There's not really anything in here.
Take a look as well.
So I ain't selling his hat. That hat is mine.
I mean, what if we sell those skeletons? God.
No.
That refuses to sell the bones of his enemies. He will keep them.
Exactly. I earned them, they're mine. Also, we're going to a magical place. Maybe they'll react to something. I can sell 4 days of fine rations. How much can that get me?
We haven't got inside yet. But we're all happy that we're going in there to try and get some credits together. And he says credits, slightly gagging. To go and pay for some sort of transport.
Yeah, I'm just counting on the fact that Kara's people can feed us while we're on the bird, so...
Well, I don't know.
I'm just fucking annoyed we can't press the button and get the bloody horses out.
Yeah, tough.
What are we doing, guys?
We're going into the shop to try and get some credits together, because
Alright.
by the sounds of it, we're going to need roughly what, 300
you,
credits?
You walk in, and it is a very shallow shop floor. There is a bulletproof glass window that sits on top of a red and black counter. The bulletproof window is it at first glance it seems frosted. It's not. It's just dirt. And there is an armored locked door off to the side that kind of like gets you in and out of the this thing. And behind it seems to be, from your perspective, a half elf with a Peaky Blinders cap on, with the little waistcoat, a white collared shirt. He's got like a pocket watch. He's just kind of like looking, and he's smoking a cigarette. As you guys kind of come in, he's like, "Hey, you're a funny bunch."
Certainly are.
Fair
So-
assessment.
Okay.
Alright,
Sorry,
guys,
so,
we're
Are we all just gonna stand around here wanking ourselves off all day, or what?
I accidentally interrupted Kara and she stopped, and I feel bad, so I then stopped. and then we
what's-
both just staring at each other.
What's going on?
All right, go ahead.
So we can exchange gold for credits here, right?
That's what it says on the top of the thing, yeah.
All right. So how much gold will? What's the exchange rate?
Well, you gotta show me the gold. I gotta see how good it is.
Sure. I'll just take out my bag of gold. I've got 38 gold inside.
His eyes go. Actually, make an insight check. Make an insight check.
I will make an inside check because
Make
I
an
don't
insight.
trust this fucker. I want to. Perfect.
That's a
Look at
nat
that.
20. He goes a little bit wide-eyed. He's got a really good poker face, so you just catch this. He's really happy with this bag of gold, but he also looks at Melon. He looks at Gale, sorry. And with a nat 20 insight, he realizes, holy shit, these are local, these are natives. These motherfuckers must have the good shit. So you throw the gold down. He stubs his cigarette out. Grabs a little like eye magnifying glass thing, kind of sticks it in his face. Grabs a piece of gold and starts looking over it, and says, "Okay, I can give you 12 gold a coin. 12 credits a coin."
Lenny's eye starts to twitch.
Don't mind him. He's crazy in head at the moment.
Well, you gotta
Yeah,
be if you live in Heather.
If his eyes are twitching, that means he either doesn't like what's happening, or the we're about to be
He
ripped.
really likes what happened.
It's one or the other.
12 credits a gold. That's the best I can do.
12 credits a gold.
I'm going to look Lenny dead in the eye. 12 credits for a gold. Is that good?
I'm trying to think what he's gonna do. He's just gonna go 25.
Can someone stream their screen for me? Actually, I might just be able to get okay. No.
Well, what's happening
I'll
to
get General
why is my-
Tamura to do it.
Sorry, I was wondering why is my camera going off?
It's just so that I
He
can
just-
put us back on face cams because we've not been on face
Fair
cams
enough.
for a while.
He just I start twitching and he says, "Wait, let me.
He said 25, so I'm now like
I
25 is my
said
min.
25. I think I said 25.
Yeah, he said 25.
Yeah,
Let me double
He's at
check.
25.
He
Let me
goes.
double check. I actually said 25.
Because
Sorry,
I'm
sorry,
pretty
sorry,
sure-
sorry.
my minimum knowledge of the currency is
I didn't get
That's
my
bad.
notes up, but I'm going to get my notes up now. Doobie-doobie-doobie-doo. A-doo-doobie-doo. Sorry, guys. Doobie-doobie-doobie-doo. Sorry, I've been around kids too much.
Mhm.
I just, doobie-doobie-doobie-doo.
Is that what kids do to you? So what the hell?
No, that's what I do to kids.
Yes, actually, I can
Yeah,
actually
I say
agree. Kids do that to
Bastard.
you.
25.
He goes, oh, come on, you're trying to. I can't run a
I look
business if I go 25.
I look him
You know,
dead in the eye and deadpan like.
just,
Just going for
the crazy look.
Yeah, okay.
Can I-
All right, keep it in your pants. All right, 15.
You know,
25.
I can tell Lenny's gonna get us better prices, so I give him a patch of gray matter.
Make an make an intimidation check.
Not investigation.
No, make an
Alright.
intimidation check.
As I'm next to him, can I do guidance as
No.
well?
Nope.
Damn.
Yeah, that's what I say.
You won't let me ever. I don't get to use that shit.
Where is it?
What guidance?
He
Not my
goes. Oh, your friends. Oh, you can stop streaming now until it's exciting.
It's you that are streaming. You
Oh,
are
it's
the one
me.
who's
I'm streaming. Oh no, I'm stupid. There you go.
He just realized.
I rolled a nat 1 in my intelligence check, just like how you roll a nat 1 as intimidation. He
This
goes.
is why I don't do intimidation.
He goes. Something's seriously wrong with your friend, dude. 15 credits.
25.
let's just find a different.
I'm not talking to him anymore. He's clearly out of it.
He's had a
Oh,
rough week, okay?
I got a
He might-
business strap. Haven't we all?
He might be out of it, but I trust his intuition.
Okay, well, I'm not giving it to you for 25.
Ah,
Can you hear
okay.
me?
Let's
Yes,
just
we
find
can
a
hear you.
different store then.
Yeah, then we will be.
Okay.
Then we will be finding a different establishment. I wish you a good day.
Can you?
Okay,
Can you?
18.
Lenny says 25 again.
All right, see you later.
20.
Yeah, we leave. We go find a different one.
No, you don't. No.
Okay.
Sorry.
Bye.
You guys leave.
Yep.
What's up, exciting?
Find a different one.
But while we're leaving, I'm gonna be like, oh, the thousands of golds that we were gonna exchange.
Yeah, you hear nothing.
Oh,
This guy doesn't.
Find a different place.
This guy doesn't seem that bothered to have lost
Oh, rip.
your
Does
business.
Does anyone actually take Lenny?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
We're babysitting you.
my whole job has just been
Okay,
carrying
fair
you
enough.
around.
Just
That's why I was like, if you reacted, I was like, oh shit, I'd be noticing that because I've just been babysitting you since.
I imagine you just grabbing Lenny by the collar and Lenny's just there looking.
Like dragging you out with your heels dragging along the ground as you're staring the
But
elf in the
he
face.
he's
Chris.
not intimidated at all. He actually kind of yawns.
5.
Hey, Chris. When we're outside, it's just right outside the store. Do I see any, I don't know, people that are like thinking of going inside to exchange gold? I'm gonna be like shouting, like, "Don't go in here! They're trying to rip us off! They're trying to rip you off!"
somehow
You
think you're
you scare away a late teen, early 20s human who is gonna do it.
He can scare without a fucking roll. Fuck's sake.
Well, not intimidated, but he's just like you hear the kid say like, "Oh, okay, I'll just find another one." Turns around and walks away.
25.
Back at the guy and flip him off.
The door closes as he's just not. He's
like a window.
As you turn around to flip him off, you just see he's just looking. He pulls out another cigarette and just lights it. He's not even looking.
All right then. Oh, well,
25.
well, we're on our way to find a different place. Just looking around. Again.
Make another investigation check, please, with
25.
advantage.
Alright. Who? Okay, you know what? Finn, you roll because you have a good investigation, don't you?
25.
Kara, you're the one leading the group.
Ah, fucking hell. And as leader of the group, I say,
You say, "Hey
That's the
Finn,
role
hey Finn,
investigation.
find us one."
You look
25.
next. What are we
Fine,
doing?
I'm tempted just to point
investigation.
Lenny towards different shops to see if he has like any reactions.
Wait,
Just
am
like
I
using
doing
like
it or
a
is
sniffer
Kara
dog.
doing it?
Just like, does this one? No.
25.
No.
I
No.
want Kara to make an investigation check, please.
Fine, I'll make an investigation.
You have advantage. You have advantage. We're
I have
looking with
advantage.
Oh, he does have advantage.
Luckily, I have advantage.
He does have
yes.
advantage. Okay, at
What?
16, you guys
Also, I allowed to
burn.
use guidance.
Lenny actually gives disadvantage.
Oh, right, yeah.
I'll allow guidance.
Yay!
25.
How long does guidance? Guidance is an instant.
Yeah.
All right.
25.
With a 19, you
25.
you guys spend about 30 more minutes, so it's about half 12.
25.
No, it's,
25.
it's later than that, isn't it? It's like 3 o'clock,
25.
I think.
26.
25.
You guys find another
25.
another gold. This one's called Gold for Cash. It's an
25.
orange window shop, but everything else pretty much looks the same.
Isn't gold?
Are there actual exchange prices like in the window?
No, not on the outside.
God fucking.
In the inside, is there anything there?
Yeah, you walk in, you see a what seems to you to be a halfling. It's a halfling woman, smoking a cigarette with kind of like flat brimmed, like semicircle like glasses.
Stay away from halflings, guys.
She's got a very tiny top hat, which is way smaller than her head. And she's smoking. She's got really like long fingers which kind of turn yellow at the end just from smoking so much. As you walk in, it just stinks of nicotine. There is an exchange rate in the window because it's the same very short shop floor, bulletproof window, orange and black desk with a heavily armored door. You walk in and there is an exchange rate. The exchange rate says however much I feel for what I think your gold is worth.
Who wants to do? Hello.
Hello. You've
You
got
wanna
some stuff for
exchange-
me.
Yeah, we want to exchange gold for credit, please.
Okay. Can I see the gold?
Sure. And nope, just drop
Clink,
my bag
clink.
of gold.
Oh, getting rid of some family heirlooms, are we?
Not
Something
exactly, but
This is pretty nice. Clank, clank, pretty well made. 16 credits a coin.
Lenny, do your thing.
Look over to Lenny.
25.
Oh, that's a bit steep for my blood. Tell you what, you guys seem nice. 17 credits a coin.
How about 20?
Well, you see, I've got to make some money.
19.
Tell you what, if you meet me at 18, I'll take all of it.
I'm going to look at Lenny. Seems to be nodding slightly. He approves.
I get my coin. I get my coin purse out. And
Holy shit, he's moving on his own.
Ching, 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 ching.
19. And then I put 50 coins, on,
Economics is
50
what
gold
fuels
coins on
Lenny
the
to
side.
Make a persuasion check. Oh.
Man, rough day.
Hate my fucking life.
As I'm literally trying to look after him at this time, does that count as me helping him? Because I'm actively trying to look after him at this point. Because
Had you have said it before he'd roll, they'll tell you what, I'll allow you to re-roll. Because I'm not letting you take that 15 on him being like, oh, I could have had a 15, let me give you advantage. You get advantage, re-roll.
Does he give me help, or is this just straight?
This is advantage.
Yeah, I was just
But it's on a second
Oh,
roll.
so it's
I was trying to just like
Oh, but
BS it because we're
just
desperate
wanted-
for
Exactly,
a good roll.
because he's bullshitting it. So it's a second roll because I'm not
I
letting you
have
have the 15. You have to second roll because I'm not
I
letting you
have
have the 15. You have to
What am I
re-roll
rolling? Persuasion.
persuasion again.
I just want to remind you, I have a point in exhaustion.
He does. Oh, you have disadvantage. Oh, it's a 4. Yeah. She said no. I will make some money. 18 a coin. That'll probably be the best you get today.
I look around, I look at them all, and I go, 18.
All right.
Oh, I'm trying to keep a straight face. Fuck my life.
I guess we're forced to take
15.
it for now.
Frenchie, how much coin do you pass over?
So the exchange rate is
Well, just
18,
you
yeah.
tell me how many coins. I'll tell you how many credits you get.
I'm thinking of giving 20 coins.
All right, you get 360 credits.
I'm giving 50.
You get 900 credits. Does anyone
How
else
about
want to
30?
trade? All right,
540, right?
540.
I'm using my platinum pieces. Is that what it is?
Platinum is worth
Yeah.
10 gold each.
Oh yeah, we do use platinum. What don't we use? Epium. That's it.
Yeah,
Electrum.
Electrum.
Epium?
Electrum. Epium. Look, I looked at the EP and I thought, yeah, that's the one.
That's the
EpiPen.
Epstein coin, bro.
EpiPen. Oh no.
Oh, Epstein to the moon.
I looked at that one and I
Anyone-
looked at
anyone
that
else?
one and I went, that's
New
my cryptocurrency.
cryptocurrency.
Anyone else? Gold for
You
cash.
made leave again.
Put in 5 gold pieces just to get a few credits, but
Where you
You
gonna store it, bro?
you go you put your coins up, and she like goes to put the data pad, go to give you the data pad, and you just kind of stand there, and she's like, "Well, present your wallet then."
what's a wallet?
You want me to hold it for you, maybe?
Yeah, you take it.
Oh, okay.
Alright.
Well, there's 90 credits there. And beep,
Gotcha.
scans. Ding.
I'm an illegal alien.
Huh? What was that? Sorry, I'm a little bit hard of hearing.
Greasy man never got a bank account.
Oh, you should head down to. Oh, well, I mean, most of the gangs own the banks here, but maybe if you can go to one of the other districts, there might be some banks you can sign up to.
That might be a bit of useful information. Thank you.
That's okay.
Lenny starts walking on his own, but like not being dragged. He's just kind of following still, but is now walking on his own.
Incredibly tired.
Yeah.
How many days can you go without sleep before you die?
14.
6. Okay. Hey, every day you go without sleep, I'm going to give you a
Oh,
point
that
of
makes
exhaustion.
sense. That makes sense.
I don't even
Unless
think
you do strenuous activity, in which case you speed it up. Anyway.
the record is 11 days.
Yeah, well, we're not going for record.
It's unhealthy to go over, and it's unhealthy to go over 3.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
All right, what we doing?
Like,
Do you leave?
need to
Do you
go to
leave
CER
the
if you go
leave
over 3.
gold for cash?
Yeah,
Yeah, we leave the store.
It's about half
Because-
3, 4.
we called in a cab.
Do you phone the same guy?
I mean, they've
Is
been
there
reliable,
maybe
haven't
like
they?
a rental service that's cheaper?
No one saved his number apart from me.
And then he called Robot Taxi.
as for
Just stares at the
rental
phone.
services,
I mean, because they're not driving, it's probably cheaper, right? Unless we have to pay like a collateral or something.
unfortunately, you look around and you see a poster for rental cars, but it's an old poster. It's like it's like torn, it's weathered, and you get the sense that maybe when Hevar was an actual general market, you probably could have.
70s.
However, as you've like spent
Realistic.
a little bit of time in Hevar, all the gunshots that were background noise are now almost like foreground noises. As Hevar is, yes, this is like and kind of as you're kind of like moving around, shops are getting robbed. People are just like, you hear gunshots in alleys. There's police chases pretty much all the time. Any kind of like large business, any kind of large business has been since stripped, and most of the businesses here are run by the gangs, which is why the taxi service you found was run by a gang.
Yeah, but you seem chill. You seem kind of nice.
Just because you're a gangbanger doesn't mean you're a bad person.
Or a robot.
But like any like like all the small self-sustained shops, they stayed because otherwise this is their livelihood. But all the like corporations and stuff, they've pulled out of Hevar. So like the only people with enough money to be able to afford the insurance and actual like cars themselves would have pulled out of Hevar long ago.
Wow.
You are now only like a few hours walk if you can find your way through Hevar. You're only a few hours walk from.
You as in 1 or 2 hours, or
Yeah,
5 or 6 hours?
about 2 hours.
I think taxi's a better move because we don't know where we're going. We're just going to get lost. We'll probably end up somehow accidentally evicting a gnomish family from their house or some shit like that. I feel like just get a taxi, let's get to the destination.
Yeah, that was rock bottom for us, huh?
Yeah, let's fuck shit up there,
Pretty bad.
and then worry about the consequences of us fucking the shit up once we get there instead of as we get there.
Alright, yeah.
Poor gnomes. Mr. Mooney. Oh.
They're gonna come back.
I never knew about any gnomes. What?
All right.
They're gonna exact revenge.
What was the phone? What was the phone number?
Lenny had it.
What the fuck?
But Lenny's gone.
Lenny, it's numbers. You can say numbers.
Lenny is actually also gone from IRL as well.
What the hell?
He's just completely switched off. I think he's gone to go do something. Did he record it? Because I sure as hell didn't.
Hello?
Hello?
Hey,
Hi. I'm
Hi.
really hoping that this will work.
Fingers crossed.
I'm so sorry, you guys.
Well, you're good.
Fine.
all good, all good. Do you by chance have a number for a taxi?
Yeah, Seth has been here all along.
He also
Yeah,
called a
definitely.
taxi last time.
Well, you found it on the inside of a phone booth.
So no, definitely no one recorded it then.
I recorded it.
Of course he did. It's like
Wait,
over
did you
500.
have an actual number?
Yeah.
Shit.
Just give me a second. I'm watching the video back. It's just there's a few hours I need to sort. I didn't record it. So unless Harry appears in this next couple of seconds, we're going to have to either find one or make our way there.
Did Pod memorize it by chance?
No.
Picture, yeah.
No.
Damn it.
I like how this goes immediately now.
You
Did
didn't do
C4
it.
memorize it?
Dude,
Wait.
the amount of stuff I let you guys get away with.
I'm not going on about.
No, of course you wouldn't.
I'm typing in what chat?
Right chat? What is it?
Right chat? Harry's freaking joined the bloomin'.
Chat. It's typed in Twitch chat.
Lenny,
Jevin Reich?
Oh, Twitch.
Lenny stares at his phone because the background is of him, C4.
Oh,
So
don't hurt the man more.
Lenny just starts crying. No, that's what he said himself.
Number is in history.
The
I
number
wouldn't know
is
how
in
to use
his
his
history.
phones, so someone would need to take his phone who knows how to use it.
But yeah, Lenny's just staring at his phone screen.
I'll take his phone. Just look at it.
All right. Lenny, is your phone passcode protected?
It's like Face ID, you know.
Oh, okay.
So I'm just gonna I'm holding it in front of his face.
Just hold it in front of his face. Okay. Bling bling. Yeah, you check the caller ID. The phone number is. The phone number is 1-800 Devils.
That was it. I knew it was something like that.
But there's no I. It's just 1-800. There's no I in Devils. 1-800-INK-DVLS.
What's the point?
And the numbers are associated to the letters that it would be ABC, DEF, GE. No. Doing the alphabet like this sucks. But you know what I mean. So you input. Well, you just press the number and kind of like re-ring it. Yeah. What's up?
We need a cab.
Yeah, no shit. You find the cab service. Where are you? Where do you need to
go?
Amazing customer service.
So, okay, wait, Chris, do we know the street name?
You have no idea where you are. You're outside the front of Cash for Gold.
Yeah, but there's another one, so it's probably,
that one's called Pawn for Gold.
Oh, okay.
This is called
outside Pawn for Gold.
You're outside Cash for Gold.
Outside Cash for Gold.
Oh, say no more. I'll be there. And they hang up on you.
All right.
The record, I love that customer service. I want to employ them.
Yeah.
love
it's
that
a gang member. He doesn't give a fuck.
We need a cab. No shit.
It's good.
The cab guys. Of course you need a cab.
That's fucking brilliant. That is genuinely hilarious.
All right. Within a minute, an Ink Devil's car. This one's slightly different. It's a minivan. A family minivan that has been re-kit for the Ink Devils. So it's got like the Ink Devils. However, as you go towards it, the paint is still wet. And can Seth give me an investigation check, please? Or a perception check, actually. A perception check.
One moment.
Un momento, por favor. Oh, 7. Nice. As you climb into the Ink Devil's car, you find a receipt, which the recipient of the receipt is Mr. Mooney.
Nah.
This is Mr. Mooney's minivan.
I'm sorry, who's Mr. Mooney?
Oh no! She traumatized some gnomes and is just like, who the fuck are you?
I'm so sorry.
That was good. Seth genuinely looks at this receipt and says out loud, "Who's Mr. Mooney?" to everyone in the car.
I think everyone's reaction is fully genuine at that point. Like, really?
Yeah, this is Mr. Mooney's minivan.
You know what? Don't worry about it.
All right, where do you need to go? It's a robot in the seat as well. Where do you need to go? He's smoking.
Go to Old Megaton.
There's a funny smell in the car from his from whatever he's smoking.
I was gonna ask that. It smelled like what?
Where you going? Yeah,
we need to go to Old Megaton.
Old Megaton. I can get you to the border, and that's about it.
That's fine.
All right, we'll call it 75 credits.
Yeah, I'll pay for it.
All
right. Who's paying?
I'll pay for it.
All right, remove 75 credits, please. Tell me when you've done so. Because he's just sat there waiting. As you kind of like tap up, do the payment. He's just sat there waiting.
It's like me with the contactless on these contactless like cards. You feel so fucking guilty if your phone's like shit and you take a while.
You did it?
Yeah.
Beep. He goes, okay, right, you've paid for the normal service. No police chases today. The minivan slides closed. Hope you don't mind I listen to my music.
That's fine.
Oh, good. You don't have a choice anyway. As you just peel out of the thing. It's a 15-minute journey. Skirts out.
Finn starts trembling with the bass again.
For some reason, Lenny knows the next song, and it's like, I cry
when angels deserve to die. The robot can hear Lenny just like crying, but he can't see you. All he can hear is you like being really emotional with it. He's like, yeah, dude, sing it. Yeah, someone does good music. You guys peel around. And you drive through Weka. This guy knows these streets like no one's business.
I thought we were in Kava.
Kava, sorry. He does run about 4 or 5 different red lights. Don't get into a police chase. There are cops around, but they don't really give a fuck about traffic laws. There's like every police car you drive past or police patrol you drive past is dealing with like an active shooter or an active robbery. So some dude's skipping a red light, they don't give a fuck. They also kind of see the Ink Devil's cab service. This guy is one of the best drivers that most of you have ever seen, and some of you guys are like military. Some of you guys have seen military drivers. This guy trumps all of them. So the police kind of see like, oh well, the Ink Devils are like wicked drivers, so they're probably not going to crash. So we've got a bigger fist to fry, you know. You guys peel around massive skyscrapers, dingy, fucking shady shop fronts. That at some point you watch someone get executed in the middle of the street. There's just a human who just pulls out a futuristic revolver and just caps a dwarf just in the middle of the street as his brains just get splattered. Some people scream. Most people don't really give a fuck. You guys drive around, and there's a small. Let me get this right. Yeah. So there is you peel up onto the highway. The highway is super busy, but also really fast. There's traffic slows in some areas. This guy doesn't give a fuck. And he kind of like, at some point, he 2 wheels up on like a barrier to get past some parked cars. People hear the music.
The taxi driver from Crazy Taxi.
People hear the music and see the Ink Devils, and people move out the way as well as you're coming. People will like pull over. Yeah, for real. And you guys.
Is that why they don't crash? People know not to stand for the vehicles or die?
It's a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
You guys take an exit ramp off of the highway, and everything goes really quiet. As trees.
Are we flying in the air now?
No, an exit ramp down. As trees begin to. You've not seen any like fresh nature in New Megaton at all. Weka's got a lot of dead browns like stuff. Hevar is completely devoid of natural life. So this is the first like actual like trees, and you start to see grass and stuff. He gets to like about 200 meters off the exit ramp. Stops and says, "All right, get out."
All right, thanks.
Yeah, no worries. Dude. You know who to call if you need another lift. See ya. As he drives off in the distance, getting ever quieter. You guys are left alone at the bottom of this exit ramp, surrounded by some trees in the nice and quiet. The highway going over you is also very quiet. Not a lot of people take this highway into Old Megaton. And the highway itself, you can see kind of like curves and goes down as it spreads out into cobblestone streets. There's a small river, nowhere near as big as the river separating Weka from the rest of it. There's a small one with a nice like lazy bridge and a stone path that kind of walks your way underneath the highway. And in the distance, you can kind of see, you get the general sense like, that's where New Megaton is. You guys want to follow it?
Yes, please.
Behind you is just Hevar. It's just more
as we
like
go.
alleyways.
Can I actively try and see if I can sense that same sort of foreboding
You can,
energy?
not even a roll. Like definitely, there's more mana in the air here than there is there. All of you can really feel it because you've been not devoid of mana because New Megaton's not completely devoid of it. But there is like a weird feeling, and when you kind of come into here, you'll get a sense of home. Those of you who are native to Dardia, Slomans, you're just like, what?
I've never felt mana or anything.
Until you came to this planet and you channeled it through your body. But like the natural feeling of mana, that's still something that you don't really have connection to. But yes, there's definitely you can definitely feel a lot more natural magic. Here.
This just feels so much more right.
You guys go over the little bridge and you come out into classic medieval towns. Buildings here similar to buildings you've seen your entire lives. There are torch-lit lampposts with wooden and stone buildings up. The buildings are no bigger than 2 stories tall. They're all detached. Races native to Dardia litter the streets in peasant garb and like casual fine clothes, long dresses. Unlike the like denim jeans and like t-shirts you've seen in Hevar and Weka, this is more of a traditional Dardian sense. You guys,
are there a lot of C.I.C people here?
There are none. 0 C.I.C here.
Fuck yes.
You walk through the town a little bit and actually come up to a gate. A gated wall. Yeah. There's a couple of these like buildings. There's like almost like a small village outside of the gate. Where as you like walk through, there's like crops being grown, farmhouses, live cattle, stables, and then you come up to the gate. The gate has a sign that says "Welcome to Old Megaton."
As we've just got here, can I sense that evil energy that I felt? Fucking, how many months ago was this now? Jesus. As we went to Megaton, you said I felt like an evil energy. No, it wasn't in Megaton. It was in Hevar. There was a source of dread and like evil mana coming from Old Megaton, and I feel that source of dread at the moment.
No.
Interesting. I'm happy to keep going. I'd like to head inside.
You walk up to the gate, and 2 guards akin to that or that would be outside, like the militia in Kips, stand guard. And as you approach, they say, "What is your business in Old Megaton? Are we visiting here on business or tourist?"
Visiting, exploring, tourism, that sort of vibe.
Let's see.
Do you have any papers with you?
What kind of guards were these again, Chris?
These are just like traditional, like militia. So they've got light metal armor. They've got spears,
they're
shields.
not part of C.I.C, are they?
No. These are part of the insignia on the shield is a dragon breathing fire, rising from a grave.
Uh-huh.
They stand there. Have you got any papers? Do you have any papers? Any information, ID?
I'll show my ID that says that I'm a corporal for the C.I.C as well.
And you're certain you're just here visiting? You're not here on business?
Yes, we're on business.
Very well.
There's sort of more coming because I want to explore the place. I'm a native to Dardia. I don't have any of this fancy stuff, and I wanted to see what Old Megaton was about.
You should feel right at home here.
It feels incredible already.
The busying streets and metal structures of New Megaton.
That place felt awful,
Well,
dirty.
feel free to stay. You have until sundown, and then visitors have to leave. If you would like to apply for a long visa, you can do so in Polizzi. But welcome. Enjoy the day. And they open up the gate, and you guys can walk into Old Megaton. You're on a main road, which heads all the way into the center of town. Is there anything in particular you're looking for? You're looking for this, like,
I'm
magical sense.
That sort of sense of dread, that manner, that weird feeling. That's what I want to explore.
It is completely gone. Whatever was here is no longer here.
If we've missed it because those fuckers wanted to get a dog stuck in a fence, I will be upset.
Oh, I think that.
I'll just keep exploring about and see what I can find in the area, then see if there's anything of interest and just see what's about, if that's the case. Still sort of like actively searching and seeing if I can find any signs of what might have been here or what was here to make such a strong sense of dread appear from a district over, which I imagine is quite a considerable distance.
You guys walk for a few hours. Well, you walk for like an hour down the main road, and you come into the town center. In the very middle of Old Megaton is a statue of various humanoids. At the very kind of top, stood on a rock, kind of proud, is a
Dragon
what is Seth? No, what's Seth?
Oh,
Tiefling?
A tiefling, thank you. Is a tiefling, quite an old, wise tiefling, surrounded by like stone flames. Below her is a very large orcish man, branding a massive sword that's kind of like draped across his back as he's kind of holding it, stood there proudly. There are a bunch of what seem like empty trays at the bottom of his feet, like carved in stone. Just below him is a knight in very like heavy armor with two swords that are kind of like jag at the end. These are called flambergs, and they're kind of dual wielding them as they kind of stand there. Just below that, there is an elvish man, kind of small in frame, who wields a grimoire, which is kind of like, it looks like it's floating if you look at it from a certain angle, but you can see there's like a small like trail of stone kind of holding the book aloft. But it gives off a nice illusion. He is the one casting the flames that are kind of like blending into the one behind the tiefling. There's another tiefling, short and kind of wide in stature, who's back to back with an Aarakocra. And they kind of like both stand there like spy poses, kind of.
Charlie's Angel.
Yeah. And I think that's it. Oh
they
no, and
that they remember.
And there is an elf on her knees with a shield and a flamed sword kind of like draped across it, like the her neck, and she kind of like kneels down and almost looks like she's praying. And that's
Wait, was she an elf or was she an Asimov?
yeah, it's hard.
Harry.
It's hard to tell from the stone structure.
Oh, right. Yeah.
But there is a plaque as well.
I'm gonna go over and read the plaque.
So the plaque says, to the heroes who gave their life to free this world from its chains. Balmazon, Gimbeck, Sintrabos, Black Veil, Frumples. No, I forgot their two names.
Come on,
Maylor.
I think the last one is Sav's character.
And
Shylock?
Yeah, Shylock and the Arakocrat.
Oh, Shabnam.
Shabnam. Yeah, to the heroes who gave their lives to free this world from its shackles.
Why was Balmazon on it?
Balmazon.
Who the fuck's Balmazon?
Wow.
Balmazon was the guide character.
Balmazon's death made people cry, bro.
Yeah, I know, but Balmazon died in Old Megaton, like.
Yeah, during the fall of Megaton.
Yeah, but not in the actual quest.
It doesn't. It just says gave their life to help free the world from its shackles, and then lists everyone. Balmazon, Gimbeck.
Was he basically the Boromir?
She.
I don't know. I don't know who these people
I just
are.
said. I said beneath her is the orc.
I didn't get their names until afterwards. I've just been given a load of descriptions and then a list of names. I don't know which name goes to which person.
Same.
Yeah, none of you do.
Just,
I look at the orc and I go, oh, what a lovely man. I bet he was proud.
I look at the flamberge dual-wielding man. I'm like, ooh, what a handsome fella.
I look at the tieflings and I'm like, ugh.
To be honest,
Rio just making weird shit as the statue. Is there anything else in the area?
There's a red gem in the heart of the tiefling at the top. That's to do with the statue. There are shops. There's like shops. The town center is a market, basically. So if there's something that you're after,
is the red gem what's going on with the red gem?
These heroes.
It's just a red gem.
Can I sense any magic?
Do you want to like climb up? You can.
No, don't climb up the statues, please.
I'm not going to climb the statue.
No, does Lenny want to climb up and have a look at it?
I'm gonna pull him down.
Why are you targeting the more excitable ones? What do you
Lenny
mean?
puts a foot on the grass, and as if sensing this from magic, 6 guards brandish their spears and say, "Hey, down from there! Don't even think about it, boy."
Down? I'm only on the grass. Sorry.
You put your foot back, and they get the hand. I'll be watching you.
I'll be watching you. I'll be watching.
A gelatinous cube just kind of like wobbles and goes, "I'll be watching you."
Hey, wait a minute. Finn, is that one of your guys?
Wait, he's a gelatinous cube?
No, that doesn't happen. It was a reference. Anyway, is there anything you're looking
we're gonna
for?
have fun.
Is there anything you're looking
Could have just
for?
said like a slug race person.
Is there anything you're looking for? Like in the market, or in particular?
Fight. No.
A tour guide, like telling the story of these heroes, perhaps.
I mean, there
follow
are
the
people
link
around.
down below to the playlist on the
There
Chaos
are-
campaign to
there are
Crucify the Bear's
people-
YouTube channel.
There are people around if you want to talk to them about the statue.
We gotta socialize though? What the fuck?
You do have to socialize. Yeah.
Ew, socialize.
Okay. Are the guards that were protecting the statue, are they still here?
Absolutely, especially if Lenny's here.
I'm going to ask one of the guards. have you got a moment? I was just going to ask a few things about the statue.
Yeah. You ask an orcish fella. Yeah. What's up?
I'm new to the region. I'm not here, not local to this area.
Oh, right.
What's with the glowing gem stuck in the middle of the statue?
Oh, that's the heart of Megaton.
Oh, what now?
Oh, it's a special gem that kind of it's like a ward. It protects the town. Funny story about it actually. It went missing yesterday. We found it again, luckily.
What time
Has it
yesterday
been
did it go
tampered with?
missing?
Oh, about yesterday morning. But we got it back in the evening.
Has it been tampered with?
Interesting.
No, not our scribes, scholars, and mages have all checked it. It seems fine. It was the strangest thing.
How
It was
does this
just,
guy know so much?
it was just, just gone and then came back. And the reason that we know so much is just because we all talk. We've got nothing to hide in here.
Bruce, does that time that it's missing coincide
Yes.
with the source of dread?
Yes.
And so that coincided with that.
Did you find the people who took it?
No. Didn't see anyone take it, and then it just reappeared. That was it.
It just
If it
reappeared.
just reappeared, are you sure this one is the real deal?
Again, the scribes, scholars, and mages have all cleared it. I'm not magic in any means. I'm just letting you know what I know.
And there's no lingering sense of magic or anything in the area that I could detect or sense of it. It's
Oh,
just
you're
it
asking
appeared,
the
it
DM.
disappeared. Yes, asking
Yeah.
the DM.
No.
Interesting.
The gem's very powerful, though.
Well, I gathered that if someone wanted to borrow it ever
Is
so
it
briefly.
sparkly?
It's very sparkly.
Uh-oh.
Did anything else happen? Just back to the guard, sorry.
Hold
Did
on.
anything else
Hold
happen
on.
whilst it was missing?
Oh, you rolled a 6. Never mind. No. I mean, people were freaking out.
But nothing else happened, like no other places were broken into, no artifacts or anything crazy like that. 'Cause it seems very strange that someone would take such a powerful item to
And
just
then immediately
return it.
return it. I don't know. Magic of the world and whatnot. World's a weird place. Aliens came down from the sky. Literally angels. And now they live with us. Like, stuff's been going on.
You're not wrong there. Some of them are pretty strange. He says,
I mean,
looking over at the party.
you're traveling with a gelatinous
Dude.
Plasmoid.
person?
Plasmoid.
Gelatinous dude.
Plasmoid.
I'll give it you. He is pretty strange, but he is also pretty sound. He's a good bloke.
Oh, he's a
bloke.
He's a bloke.
Most British ever.
He's
He's a good bloke.
Okay, he's a bloke. All right. Hey,
What's a bloke?
put her here, friend.
Please.
I
just
put
leave him.
3 or 4. I put 3 or 4 pseudopods down.
Whoa, that feels so weird.
Shake his dial.
Oh
Easy
my
in.
god, what the fuck?
Yeah,
What are you doing?
That's
I
what
would-
you do.
I would say you get used to it, but
Why is my hand dry? Why did I
is it so
expect it to be
clean?
wet? I don't know.
Why is my hand so clean now?
So I can sit
yeah.
here and ask you questions all day. Have you got any more questions? I'm supposed to be helpful. Have you got any more questions for me?
Can you tell me about these statues? Like, who are they? Who
Oh,
were they?
they're the heroes that saved the universe.
How did they save the universe?
Well, they freed the gods.
Guardians of the Galaxy?
No, the heroes of the universe.
One of
It's
them
not the
still-
trademark.
Which one of us ended up actually?
He's like, yeah, sorry, C.I.C already trademarked Guardians of the Galaxy.
Which one of us ended up actually staying alive? Was it Shylock?
Shylock got spared, yeah.
Shylock was the only one that stayed alive. Because,
Lucky cunt.
yeah, Sentry Boss and Gimbek went to the
I like
same
how you
place.
fucking cunt.
Which one was Shylock, out of curiosity?
Oh,
how did
I can't answer that because that would be metagaming. because we're talking about a different campaign out of context. Guys, pay attention.
Well, okay.
Sorry.
Yeah, they're the heroes of the universe.
How did releasing gods like help the universe?
Well, I'm not entirely sure exactly how they did it, but the gods used to be in these stones, and then these heroes went to free them, and then they freed them, and now we're all good.
Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly what they're
Exactly what-
That's exactly what happened.
Yeah.
That's what happened.
It's not like that we were trying to stop that or something.
Shush,
No.
shush, shush, shush.
Mm.
Stop ruining
I
stuff.
mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
If only we
The
were
gods are
smarter, or
Without-
people listened to me, we could have stopped it
Without
and maybe
them-
stayed alive.
Without them, the gods wouldn't be around today. Which is
Sorry, I blame
nice.
Stav.
That was about 1,000 years ago as well,
A bit before my time, then.
or long before my time as well. My granddaddy told me all the stories. Not that he was around then. His granddaddy told him, and then his granddaddy told him, and
Kind of stories.
the story that I'm telling you about our group of brave
okay.
people. They defeated evil and gave their souls for the gods. Yeah.
Huh.
This is also one of the last bastions of the 13.
Who are they?
Oh, you don't
I
know?
know what the 13 are.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's immediately perked my question. What do you mean by the last bastion of the 13?
What? Well, you see, the do you really not know this?
We know about the 13, but not the Bastion. Of the
I
13.
am.
Oh no!
Unfortunately,
What?
most of these guys are off planet. They're not used to
Right.
the area, and I'm from a very small place in Elise where
Really? The
I know very
tiefling is
little
from off
about the
planet.
mainland.
Okay. Yeah. So the 13, they were a group of very powerful mages.
Yeah, we know
However, when the gods came out, and for some reason, people didn't really. Again, it was a very long time ago. People didn't like. People didn't like that the 13 had lied to them. Because you see, the 13 they used to withhold information about the gods in fear that bad people would find the stones and use a god's power to seek the end of the world. So they limited the information and
Totally not
held
what
back
I was planning when I heard there was God stuck in stone.
and kind of held back society for a while to protect it. And because most of the planet in this time there was a big war, you see, and during the war, the 13 were hunted and killed. But this, Old Megaton, back when it was just Megaton, were big fat Balmazon. She was the leader of the Adventurers Guild. She was actually good friends with the 13 mages. And so kind of holding true to her standards.
Were they good friends with those heroes on the statues as well?
Balmazon.
I see that's one that I see that they're
Balmazon
together
is the one
statues.
who gave those adventurers a lot of their work before they became the heroes. Yeah, they were a group called, well, they were originally called Dragons Arcane, and that's what most people know them as.
Like the bandit.
And that's why
Guys.
the bandit guys. I'm afraid I don't.
Oh,
No, so
fair enough.
that's why the emblem on our shield is of a dragon on a grave, is because the dragon represents Dragons Arcane, and the grave represents the fact that we hold their memory still. Yeah.
What did they change their name into? Because you said that they were originally Dragons Arcane.
Yeah, well, that's what everybody knows them as. But there have been some reports from one of them survived, you see, and he wrote a memoir. And they were called something Feather. I can't quite remember. That's because the DM has actually forgotten.
Lightning.
Thunderfeather?
Thunderfeather. Yeah, they changed the name to Thunderfeather just before they died. Yeah.
Huh.
Neat.
Are there like copies of this memoir that we can read?
Oh, I mean, it's one of our bestsellers.
Oh, where can we get some?
Shylock book time.
Oh, there's a
Oh, yeah.
bookshop. There's literally just points. That bookshop right there.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll be sure to check it out.
Have you got any more questions for me?
Has anyone got any more?
What's your name?
You say that's the gods were
My-
cut in like stones,
My
right?
name.
I'm looking at that gem up there. Is that like the similar type of stones that a god would be inside?
No, those
Don't listen to him.
gems were a lot larger.
Don't listen to him. I
Oh.
want to know what your name is.
Paul.
Paul. He's an orc, right?
Yeah.
I did you not? Are there anyone named after the great hero, orc hero?
Are you just trying to find his fucking fan club or
I
something?
mean, maybe. Yeah,
You know
maybe.
Do you know many Gimbecks?
No, I don't personally know any Gimbicks.
Harry, please name the Give Back fandom something.
I do know.
The Beckies or something, some shit like that.
I do know of a Sintra boss.
Oh,
Yeah, and I know of 2 Maylors and I know of Charlotte. Oh, there's a couple Balmazons. That's pretty popular these days. Shabnam, that's quite popular. And I know one Frumples, but she's estranged in my family. We don't really talk.
So
about
everyone apart from Gimbeck got it.
Yep, fuck.
it. No, there's no one called Shylock either. There's no one called Shylock.
I mean that he knows of. So
Yeah. Also,
Gimbeck.
that he knows.
So-
You're talking to
Gimbeck.
one guy.
I'm like, do
Orc
you know
guy.
any Gimbek? And
An orc
Oh,
guy with
all the orcs know each other, do they? Racist.
Wow.
Wow.
Yes,
You're racist.
obviously they're orcs. Of course they do, or at least they pretend like.
Oh, we do. There is. I will say that you're kind of in the wrong season for it, but there is a festival that we hold.
Ooh, what's the festival?
Well, it's a festival to
I-
celebrate kind of all of the a key aspect of each of the heroes. So there's a lot of gambling. There's a big fight. We do like a tournament thing.
Oh, yeah.
There's a pie eating
mean
contest.
We could have a freaking festival episode and a tournament episode. This is turning into an anime.
I mean, you're in the wrong season for it. So
what season is it?
That was
in?
actually.
oh,
that
you
was
just missed it.
actually,
It was about a month ago.
Oh,
God damn
okay.
Yeah.
Gimbeck's first episode was when it was.
It was a pie eating contest.
Pie eating contest, but then was it Frenchie's first episode? Or
Was the
Sav's
tournament.
first
I
episode?
no,
French's was the tournament.
Tournament. Yeah.
no. I came in after the tournament, wasn't it?
Yeah,
I
it was
was like,
after the tournament. when we
Yeah,
ran,
because
like, the last,
Cintrabos watched you guys
Was
in the
bad.
tournament and was like,
Yeah,
"Oh my
it was
god, you guys
bad.
are awesome! Well, let me join you."
Yeah, that was it.
And then became a core member.
I can't remember
yeah.
how Sav got in.
You found
I got-
Shylock on the road and was like, "Holy fucking shit! This is a mage in robes. He's one of the bad guys." But he was like, "No! I'm being hunted by the bad guys. I'm good, promise."
That was really early on though, wasn't it?
That was after the
Yeah,
Cave
you-
of Truth, where it was
Yeah.
the saw trap that I didn't realize was it was an actual saw trap. I literally
yes.
wrote a trap that was in a Saw movie that I've never seen, which was amazing. Like literally, like a few months ago, Storm was talking about it. She was like, "Oh, have you seen this one?" And showed me the trap, and I was like, "Wait a minute, they've stolen my idea! What the fuck?" The carousel, and he had to put his hand in and crush his hand, but you could only choose 2 people. I let you choose everybody, but you just held your hand in and killed all of them because you're evil.
Oh yeah, that was me.
Yeah. Anyway, sorry. Talk about a different campaign.
Yeah, that was me.
Let's deal with this campaign.
This orc knows so much.
No. He's insane. He's insane. Do you have any
It's gonna be like a whole
questions?
plot twist that he's immortal and she's been following
Do you
the
have
like,
any
the
more
party
questions
for
for
ages.
Paul?
What about Nilor?
Do you guys remember? I was thinking. I was thinking of having BV's foot on Nilor's head, but I was like, no.
Okay. Thank you, Paul, for your time. I think we're going to go check out the library.
It's not a library. It's a bookshop. Yeah.
One named Peter, one named Paul. Isn't that right, Peter?
Peter, my name's Paul.
Did you rob him?
Who's robbing who? I'm
Right, we're gonna check
confuddled.
out the bookstore now. Thanks for
Okay,
your time.
yeah, no worries. Bye. Where's your? You guys walk up to the bookshop. It's called C.I.C.
This whole thing just fucking references to a campaign, so I'm wandering around like I'm not going to get any of these.
We went to New Megaton. That's just what happened.
Yeah, you're in a place called Old Megaton, which is built on the side of Old Megaton.
I wanted the evil energy in a boss fight, not fucking lore.
Well, maybe it's both. We don't know.
Well, unless
you
you
want to find the bookstore keeper.
Well, unless you're about to punch the owner of this bookshop,
Yeah,
I don't think we're having one.
If it's
Hell
Shylock,
yeah,
we're
let's
fighting.
go.
If it's Shylock, we're fighting.
It's actually Nilla who's like stood behind the counter.
Hey, Mr. Namemore's
Hey.
VIP.
Yeah, boy.
Look at you go.
Yes, you come up to the bookshop called C.I.C. And outside on a table are copies of Dragon's Arcane, a Shylock memoir.
I'll pick one up to go and buy one.
I also want one.
There it's 5 silver a book.
Oh, well, I want to go gold, so.
It was half.
Well,
gold.
I'll take it. I'll take it in to buy it.
Yeah, you go in and there is a
How many copies are we getting?
there's a female half elf who's really old. She's just kind of sat. Oh, I don't believe I've ever seen your faces before.
Oh no, we're from out of town. I'm actually.
I also
from...
like how Lenny became like really happy now when he entered New Megaton. I mean, not New Old Megaton.
Fixed.
I've forgotten about the dog.
Yeah, his mind has been
Just
taken
take
off
him-
it.
Just take him to a medieval town full of fucking statues and fun things, and he's just turned into a kid. It's like taking a kid that's like lost their pet dog to Disneyland. We've taken him to somewhere exciting, and he's just gone, new
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then as soon as he sees Pluto, it's like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's gonna be depressed the second we leave.
yes. Anyway, yeah,
wow.
we're from out of town. I'm from what would you know it as? Do you know it as the Forgotten Lands? I mean, I know it's Old Ban.
Old Ban, yes.
Old Ban, yes, of course. I can't remember.
Hasn't
these days, 'cause a
been
lot of people
called the
said-
Forgotten Lands in very long time.
Well, we just come from Kips, where they were calling it the Forgotten Lands.
Oh, well, Kips is a place stuck in time.
Anyway, yeah, we're just out of town, you know, various places around Darude.
I see.
Sandstorm.
Oh, no, not round here.
Oh, sorry. How many
I mean,
silvers
it has
are
to
in a
be
This long
gold?
now.
10.
Oh,
And it's 5 silvers for a book?
Which book?
Any
The
book.
Shylock memoir.
No.
Yeah, Charlotte Memra.
Oh, then yes.
Do you is this shop named after Shylock?
Yes.
Why so?
It was my uncle.
Oh, so
She's
Shylock.
lying.
what the fuck? Wait, how old are you then? Wasn't he alive 1,000 years ago?
I'm 700 years old.
Oh my god.
Dude, she's an elf. We live a while. That's not that strange.
Well, she's half elf, right? She should have half your life.
Sorry, did someone ask when he died?
I'm a half elf. Dude,
Is
I'm
he
a
still alive?
100.
Hmm?
Like, we
Is
live a while.
Is Shylock still alive?
No.
When did he die?
A few hundred years ago.
Okay, cool. No, that wasn't me.
Okay, cool.
That wasn't Lenny saying it. It was. Yeah. Okay. Does he have any children?
Oh, my nieces and nephews. Yes.
Hmm. Oh wow. I think they'd probably be your cousins, though, right?
Is it?
Yeah.
So the books. I'm very old.
Good one. Good one.
Are
Good
they
talk, good
also? Do they resemble him in any way?
Oh, very much.
Mm.
You can't find the grandchild just because you have some unfinished business in a past life.
Okay, sure. I'll give you gold for this.
Here's your change.
Oh, thank you.
5 silver back.
silver.
I have many cooking recipes if you're after those.
Mm.
I've collected them over a lifetime. This is
Do
but
you
a
have any bread?
Tiffany bread.
Yeah, very bread.
My daughter, this is not a bakery.
Got
But
any
yes,
lemonade?
I do have some elven whey bread. Would you like some?
Okay, well. Thanks
Here.
for setting the record straight anyway.
You may take some.
I feel like two of us missed this reference.
It's not a reference, I just...
There's no reference. He's just a fucking idiot.
Okay, I missed it then.
Here, take some. She hands you some elven whey bread. She hands you some bread.
Immediate.
It's the best bread you've ever tasted.
Fucking better be.
Oh, it is. It is. It's amazing.
Stare into her eyes as you eat it.
Oh, lovey. I'm a bit old for that now. A few 100 years ago, maybe.
Breathe.
I can interest you in some
Please don't say something fucking
Oh.
stupid.
smut.
Please don't. Some what?
Some smut, dear.
Ooh, some
Some
smut.
smut?
Mm.
I'll
Oh,
have
like
some
a romance
smut.
book?
Mm.
Oh.
Ooh, give me some smut.
50 Shades of Elves.
Wait, Seth, how old are you?
I recently sold out
Okay.
of 50 Shades of Elves, I'm afraid.
It's like
That's-
a fan service.
That's actually a book. I made a guess.
Do you have the fetishes of a farmer?
Oh, this one.
Is this the one about the spider?
Oh, this one.
The druid, yeah.
Yeah.
He gets gets crushed under a boot.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
It's
thank you.
It's a fan fiction.
That's a fetish?
How much?
I don't like this reference.
2 gold.
Oh, sure, I'll take that straight away.
Okay.
Wait, I
And
need
on
to
the
put
on the
that down.
front it says who was the brother of who was Cameron's friend? Who was the brother?
The
The
cousin,
the cousin who was like the sword fighter. River. It's on the front. It's the author is River.
Okay. Fetishes.
Excuse me,
Of...
River, you son of a bitch.
Fetishes of a. Can I just put fetishes of a king?
Sure, that's a cool name. I like that. Fetishes of a King.
And then the other one was Shylock Memoir.
Well, it's Dragon's Arcane, a Shylock memoir.
Don't like the second reference.
It's all right. It's okay. You just
it's not alright.
just let your kinks out, Frenchie.
Because everyone misinterpreted my whole fucking thing. And it just kept going. And, I think Cameron by now would just give it up.
Just let your fetishes out. It's fine.
We don't kink shame around here.
If you want to turn into a spider and get
Not
crushed
Clara's
under a dwarf,
fetish, for sure not.
if you want to turn into a spider and get crushed under a dwarf boot, then
What
that's
is
down to you.
wrong with having weird kinks?
What are your kinks?
Did you just ask a 700-old woman that? That's crazy.
Yes.
I am into.
I have
No.
a video
Oh, she's
interview
answering.
back if you want to
She's
try it out.
answering, guys.
Pegging.
I am into something called. I am into something called softcore.
Oh,
Oh, just please, it would have been so much better if you would have just pegging. Or like,
Well, you ruined the joke.
sorry.
Wouldn't have been funny after you said it.
No, it was still funny when I said it.
That's the point.
Oh yeah, you wanted your own joke.
for
Yeah.
once, I'm not the one who's descending this campaign into chaos.
DDLG.
This is the nicest that. Oh no.
I feel like, Cruz, can we rename this campaign? Like change names, like switch names with Chaos campaign.
No.
There's less of the
This is how
chaos
you got a
campaign
DM
and
now.
just the completely fucked campaign.
That's
This
right.
is how you got a DM from now on.
Do you have any manga?
Manga. Oh, Japanese artwork. No. No.
And is now canon.
No.
I'm sorry, what's
knows, she
Japanese?
knows.
Oh, it's Sushi Place from down the ways.
She's buffing.
What's sushi?
Wrapped fish in seaweed and rice.
Not a big fan of fish.
You wouldn't
enough.
be.
I
That was
have a really
sus.
stupid question.
There are no stupid questions, only stupid people.
Mate, I'm pretty sure you just got that old lady just dissed you.
Would you like to come adventuring with us?
I do make pretty good bread.
Ooh, that sounds great.
I must
Oh, I
warn
fucking
you.
love this bread.
Why is he adopting this lady?
I must warn you, I am not very good in combat.
That's okay. That's okay. We will look
She
after
says
you.
that, but she's like one shot fucking alive.
Make a persuasion check.
Okay.
Come on.
Wait, he's
guys.
exhausted. This is with
Oh,
disadvantage.
this is with disadvantage.
Okay,
No.
because it's such a good
No.
argument.
No.
Can someone give me the help action?
This is a
No.
DC of 15.
Persuasion.
This is a DC of 15 persuasion.
Definitely.
No. If only
Oh,
you
come
had
on.
slept.
I had a nap in the taxi.
Not enough, I'm afraid. Yeah, also, there's no way you could have power napped in that taxi. There's no way.
Look, when we were looking at the statue, I slept.
Slept as standing.
My dear, maybe in another life.
Maybe
When
if I
I
slept.
turned to dust and reformed among the stars into one anew, find me.
Are you trying to come on to me?
You just turned something that could have been
Only
beautiful
if
and
you
cool.
like being cuddled.
I
What the
do.
hell? That's fetish too.
Softcore, yes.
I mean, he hasn't slept in a while. Maybe we can
Oh.
leave him with you.
I've
Why-
learned many
why
things.
haven't
on
I
my
sleep?
day.
He doesn't like being cuddled.
Like, not by you. You're greasy.
That's a shame.
Are we still looking for the dog?
No.
No, the C4 is.
Why did he cry? Mention of the dog.
Why
Yeah,
would
he's
you
okay.
bring that up?
Have you mentioned this to the guards? Maybe they can help.
Looking for the dog?
Well,
Yes.
the dog is off the mainland right now. It's
You're on the
not really possible.
off the mainland.
Off the mainland.
Oh,
yes.
that dog is drowning. Then
No, someone
Well-
took him.
someone
took
took
him, so-
your dog.
That dog is drowned.
Yes. So, well, currently, while we are waiting for our transport to arrive, perhaps we'll go.
Fuck off.
I shall help you get your dog back.
She's so tall we can't see her head.
I've been sat in this chair for 30 years.
Do not spell the chair.
My knees no longer work. I cannot help you on your journey.
It's alright, dear. I'll carry
I mean,
you.
at least you tried.
I can give you a book.
Oh, what's the fucking the blind dude called again from the older
Yeah.
campaign?
On the house. Take.
No, I
With some bread.
don't want any sex toys.
Oh.
What?
Sorry. Then this book you should take.
Oh, thanks.
It's a book that says How to Train Your Dog.
Damn, that's
Oh,
low.
is it just like how to train a dragon?
I'm sorry, I did not take the mortal's feelings into account. I apologize.
You fucking just burnt that motherfucker. That's so funny.
I thought I was doing something good. What, I did something bad? I am very sorry.
Drops to his
maybe
knee.
the book will help.
Do you have a book called
I cannot hear you, my dear. There is a screaming child in the store.
Emphasis on child.
Do
What did you say, my dear?
you have a book called the joke didn't land, but do you have a book called
I
How to Train Your Human?
Have both, yes. Which one would you like? How to Train Your Dragon or The Joke Did Not Land? Which would you like? I have...
This lady is on fucking fire. Like, she's fucking savage without meaning to. It's fucking brilliant.
Did we get her name yet?
No, we haven't.
I want to ask
Man,
her a
what's her
question,
name?
but I am
Please let
damn
me get back.
terrified.
Please let her name be Gimbe.
My name is Gimbe.
Oh, even name is.
God damn it.
Harry, I'm so annoyed that you mentioned that because I was literally setting that up, dude. I was literally setting that up.
Your name is Gimbe.
After my uncle's friend, yes.
Yeah, that's good. Who named you Gimbe?
My mother,
What was your mother's name?
Sarah. I find that quite offensive. I made a joke I'm not aware of.
Honestly, Lenny's on such mood swings right now. It goes from like being happy, smiling, and crying,
My dear, have some
laughing
bread.
as well.
Look,
This will
everyone
calm your
grieves
nerves.
differently, okay?
Take some bread. It will calm your nerves.
It's just two stages of grief. I go back and forward between.
My dear, you've had enough. Have some bread.
It's like, it's just Sebron's been sat here the whole time, just eating loaf after loaf of this bread. Ugh.
Please have some. I seem to have run out of bread.
Got any honey butter?
Of course.
This
Why are
looks
we
the best.
asking? Why are we asking for the most
She
simple
has,
things?
she has everything that we
Can we?
need.
Do you have a
Do you have
gun?
C4?
Do you have a gun? Oh, do you have
Pulls out a
C4?
fucking
Oh,
shotgun, like a fucking double
I do,
barrel
yes.
shotgun.
She passes you a small, like, flat,
Block of
like,
plastic explosive.
she passes you a block of, like, plastic explosives. Yes.
What the fuck is that?
This is
That's a
C4.
C4.
Are you?
I'm-
What did they do to you, C4? Why did they turn you into this block?
Okay.
Why do you have it?
I seem to have
I'm just gonna
offended
take-
again.
I'm gonna take the block off him.
No, I've not. She took it back and put it back behind the desk.
Okay, good. I didn't really want the crying, depressed man to have access to explosives.
Now,
The point she has a C4. we
a
need to ask her
mortal,
things.
a mortal spends these moments as fleeting as they are, but yet I find myself in everlong while with you, Lord.
Do you perhaps have the great swords of Sintribos?
Who?
Dick.
I should fish for that. Sintribos, you know, the dude of the statue outside.
I'm not familiar.
Are
you lying to
Friend
me?
of Kimbeck and Shylock. The gambling guy.
Shabnam, yes.
Alright, see you
Gee, that takes me. That takes me back. Yeah.
Whatever happened to Gimbeck?
He died.
Great, thank
He
you.
dived.
Yes, to hell.
Hell?
Yes.
How do you know that's where he went?
Is it in the memoir?
Yes.
How did Sherlock
that's-
know that?
that's-
Oh, okay. Well, I guess we're gonna read it.
Yeah.
Let's read the memoir.
Would you like me to read it to you?
Yeah, I was just gonna say, can you narrate the memoir?
I can
Please.
Yeah,
read it
sure.
to you.
Oh, I know. I want to read it myself. I'm gonna read it.
Dragon's Arcane. A Shylock memoir.
Okay.
Published in 2000. It would be 2022.
Okay.
Dragon's
Fucking stupid.
Arcane. A Shylock memoir. There's a title page
Guys, we
within
cannot stay here
the first
for this whole
page.
book.
It repeats what it said on the cover. Published in 2022. Contents.
Whilst they're getting read a bedtime story, can I go ask just like random people about if they saw anything whilst the gem went missing last night? Because I at least want to try and get some info on that.
Make
I know they're
a
having their massive thing, and I don't want it to take forever. So I was just like, if there's a quick way of doing
Make
that,
an
so they can get
investigation
back
check.
to that.
Can he make a stealth check to get out without being noticed?
As you turn to leave, she goes, "Oh, are you leaving? Oh, well, goodbye, my friends."
I'm not leaving.
Wait, Gail, you can't go. This is amazing.
I will be back soon. I just need to do something.
I have lost interest now. You must leave.
Good.
What the hell?
We
Bye.
all have to leave.
Pulls out about shotgun. Like, you should leave now.
This is the gun. This was the gun
I
you were looking
scoop up
for.
any bread that's left.
Where did you
There is
find
nothing
that bread from? No, come back. No. Did you leave?
I say when everyone else
My
goes,
bread,
I walk up to the lady and I say, so before I go, I do have some notes of dreams I've been having. Do you mind looking for it? See if you've got any books associated to it, and then I will go.
Yes, tell me.
And I share all of my notes about the dreams and Vidim.
Ah. This could mean one of two things. You search for something that connects with you deeply, yet you're afraid of finding it. You fear that when you find it, your journey will end, and therefore life will have no meaning. And without meaning, what is there to life?
Well, now I kind of want to go jump off a bridge.
Or you have trouble getting it up. I'm not entirely sure which one of those it could be, but
Can you also read my fortune?
You know what? I think it's a bit of both.
it usually is.
Yeah.
I have herbal remedies for you if you.
A little blue pill.
Yes, you must take it now. Take it.
Okay.
Take it now.
Thank you. Oh,
good boy.
He's gonna walk out of here with a boner.
Yeah. So, any books related to that kind of description of a person?
Oh, you were after. Oh, you weren't after a psychosis. You were after. Oh, I misread this entirely. Have fun.
And I have the original thing I wanted. Have you got?
It's
Any
not.
books?
It's best not to mix drugs. Oh, you're after books. Ah,
maybe books or information regarding the person in the characteristics.
Your
In my
speech
notes.
starts to slur as your face.
And the
One side of your
person-
face starts to. Oh dear.
The person in the characteristic in my flabbergasted.
Colors start to blend together.
Crazy hard though.
He's not. No, no, he's not.
I kind of imagine just this old lady just like bring him to the back room somewhere. Like, come please, come to this special room I prepared.
The book 25.
Okay, Lenny pretty much blacks out.
25.
But he's still conscious and walking around in that, but he's on the trip of his lifetime.
I pull out my rave gloves and get in front of him.
Doing all this stuff.
25.
All right, within 18. Just at one point staring at a wall, just going 25.
Fucking Blair Witch Project ass.
Oh
Why
man,
is this episode so fucking stupid?
because that's why it's fun, because it was stupid. It's not a bad stupid. It's not like we're all dead.
Yeah.
Oh. All right, with an 18, with an 18 investigation to get back on track. With an 18 investigation, you ask a few people.
25.
You actually bump into an elven scholar who seems hurried, and as you kind of stop and they go, "Oh, yes. What is it you are asking?"
25.
About your friend is very fucked up. What were you asking?
Don't worry
I
about him.
was wondering if you
Okay.
saw anything in the time that the gem or the heart of Megaton went missing. Just anything out of the ordinary.
Yeah, I didn't see anything, but I felt there was an extreme dread and negative magical energy. Well, not negative magical energy, almost as if there wasn't magical energy, but in its own power. It was the strangest thing.
You felt that too.
25.
26.
Oh.
You know what's funnier than 24?
25.
So you just felt that you didn't see anything infecting the statue or anything in that area out of the
I
norm.
was not near the statue at the time.
Okay.
It was pretty early in the morning.
I swear, no, I don't walk up to this guy. I stumble to this guy and
Oh,
put
you
my arm
smell.
around him, and then try and put my finger in his mouth.
Sir, when was the last time you Sir, excuse me.
Okay, I'm gonna grab Lenny and stop him doing this and just thank the guy for his info.
Leave me alone
25.
as he walks away.
I'm so
25.
sorry about him.
25.
He walks away. Disgusting.
25.
Disgusting drunkard. Or drug addict.
25.
God damn you, Leonard.
He looks up at Gale or down at Gale. I'm not really sure.
You look inward to Gale.
I look into Gale, and I go 25.
When you look at Gale, can you make a wisdom saving throw for me?
Sure.
Wait, would this count as a condition afflicting him?
Yes. Or with a 7, when you look at Gale, there are a pair of dark purple eyes staring at you, and you immediately go into a bad trip. They kind of hang over Gale's head as they peer into you. They notice that you notice them, and they get very angry very fast. You do not want to be looking at them anymore. You need to make a
hand on my head, and I go down on. I go on the floor and put my face on the floor with my arms.
You throw up as well.
Oh, that's fair enough.
If I cast Lesser Restoration on him,
yeah,
will it at least Okay, I'm going to cast Lesser Restoration on him just to try and see if it sobers
Gaia's
him up.
power of magic restoration. Oh.
That's what I hear.
Is that what
it
you're
doesn't
saying,
work,
Gail?
right?
No, that's what he hears. Fucked up on drugs.
Does it do anything, or is he still
yeah.
just massively fucked up?
No, you're cured. You're cured. Kind of as the magic flows through you.
He's cured, but this is just Lenny.
Really wanted to use a high-level spell to cure you of a fucking drug trip.
So the dog?
The dog is off the mainland. We cannot. there's no
Actually,
possible way
when
for us
she
to go
mentions
after.
the dog, you cannot get the image of those eyes out of your head. Even with the mention of C4, that has scared you beyond belief. With a 7 wisdom save, yeah, you're terrified.
I don't. I need to go to bed.
Oh yeah, that's a good
Any,
point. You have 2 points of exhaustion now because of all this.
Oh, cool. Thank you.
All right, half move. He's now slower, by the way.
Any of the other locals have anything to say about the situation, or is it just the exact same thing that the elven scholar was saying?
Most people don't even give you that. Most people just say, just like, I was asleep, or like I was on my way to work.
The only magic receptive beings felt anything.
Need to go to
Oh, by the
bed.
way, Kale, we have this magical scroll from that grave robbing we did. We did.
What do you mean grave robbing?
I feel like I've been for 4 days and 2 days.
I'm just gonna hand Gale the magical scroll and like, this is probably the place to get it deciphered. No.
Stop being so smart right now.
Have I actually had any look at this scroll before?
No, you put it in your. You took it and then it forgot about it.
Cool. Can you describe it to me? Do I recognize anything on it? Do I understand any of it?
Man, it was so long ago that I did this.
What was the scroll? Surely we would have left our bags back at the apartment.
It comes out of Finn's goo.
No, you got all your stuff. What do you mean?
Why got all of our stuff? Take it every single time we go out.
Yeah.
How much stuff do you have though? You got like a backpack.
I got 10.
Yeah, it's not like a big tent. It's like a single sheet of cloth and then like 2 sticks.
All right,
Wait, you
fair
have
enough.
a whole ass tent?
Well, it's not a whole. Again, it's not a whole ass tent. It's a single small piece of cloth with some sticks. It's like a really small 1-man tent.
Can you call a tarp with a tent with some sticks a tent?
Probably not. Probably not.
Are we trying to put Lenny to sleep?
Well, that's what I
He's
want to
cured
do.
now. He's cured.
I was
He's
gonna
cured.
say,
I'm tired. I want to go to
but he
bed.
still needs to sleep.
Who's doing the lullaby? Volunteer.
I'll smack him in the back of the head.
That's not a lullaby.
Hey,
That's your idea of a lullaby?
If you're gonna smack me in the
Wow,
back
what
of the head,
child?
at least let me take that tablet again.
Okay. What languages do you speak?
Me.
No, Gale.
Okay.
Uh,
I think it's just Common and Elvish.
Okay. What's everybody doing? Kind of as this scroll stuff is happening. Is everybody just like
Leaning
stood around?
on Gale.
Everyone else just kind of stood around. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Leaning.
biting my nails, fretting about C4.
Okay. Seth, can you make a perception check for me with disadvantage?
Damn it, cephalotard.
She's worrying about
Oh,
C4.
she's,
Ooh, never mind.
Damn it!
That's
well,
a
she's
natural
looking
one.
for something. Can I look up at the scroll? Just, and when I look at it, do I notice? Do I recognize anything?
What language
like
do you speak?
Language: Infernal, Common, and Celestial.
No.
Okay, fair enough. It just makes my dyslexia fuck up and go, oh, fuck.
Yeah, you actually
that made me
think it's a
dizzy.
really weird version of common. You're like, who the fuck writes
Okay,
common
no,
like
that
that?
made me. Is it undercommon?
No.
Right.
Yeah, you're like, wait, look under it.
Oh.
It's just a scroll.
That kind of sounds like if someone heard of Pig Latin and thought it was what Latin pigs spoke.
Oh, we.
Latin. That was French. Latin's Italian.
I've,
I
how much longer we got? We'll go for another 20 minutes. Yeah.
know. I'm done. I can finish whenever.
What's up to Ecstatic? Because she's got to go.
I actually probably got to leave like more quickly than that.
We can wrap up now if you want.
I just want to know what's on the scroll.
Yeah, I
that
mean,
would be easier for me, but you guys don't have to end when I leave.
No, it's okay. I got to feed the boys, and I want to do some other stuff as well, so it's okay.
I got
Wait,
to
you're feeding us?
pretending I'm not drunk.
Unfortunately, you don't understand the language of the scroll. So you just don't know what it says.
Is there any magic or anything from the scroll itself,
Yeah,
or is it
it's
just a normal piece of paper?
No, it's a magical scroll. We've already said that.
Anyone got comprehend languages?
You also, I don't know who's still carrying around the stick of wood. If anyone is. You found in the
Stick of
cave.
wood? What?
Yeah, there was a stick. If anyone else is
I
carrying it
don't
around.
have a stick in my inventory.
I probably have the stick because for C4.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Could be.
That makes
I
sense.
don't have it in mine, so it's probably someone else.
I tell you what,
Yeah.
if it's not been written down, it's gone. C4. If you were given it to C4, it's probably just been chewed,
C4
left
ate it.
somewhere.
It's inside C4 right now.
It's
I
gone.
know Sav has the amulet that was on the guy,
Mm-hmm.
and
Well, that's
I
not a
picked
stick,
up
so I don't
his
know why that
robes. I don't think anyone picked up the stick.
Yeah, it's gone then. Never mind. That was a.
Was it in the tomb?
no,
If it was in the
do you want
tomb,
to know what the? Yeah, it was in the tomb.
I have a
like,
stick.
it's like in
If it's not been written
Okay.
down,
I have it.
did you just write it down?
Yeah, no.
It's
I
gone.
have the on and off torch, and then under that is the stick.
Oh no, with the on and off torch.
Yeah.
That is the stick.
What? Why have I put on and off and then stick? Fuck's
Because you
sake.
just wrote stick.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, I know
I
you
did.
did. I'm not.
Okay.
stupid.
Why is the on and off torch the stick? That's so dumb.
Because before you know what it is just a stick.
No, it's an on and off torch.
Wait,
What if he knew?
Anyway.
How did he know it was an on-off torch then?
So I
because when
discovered it was an on and off torch.
when you picked it
Turn it
up,
on?
it's got a switch on it.
Well,
Yeah.
does
What about it?
can you use the switch
Just
now?
we're talking about the thing. I just wanted to.
Okay. I'm gonna shine the torch underneath the scroll. Like, what did it do?
Yeah, nothing.
It sounded like it was like just a stick.
No, I just wanted
I
to
was
know
like,
who's got the.
Ooh,
wanted to know who's
cool
got the.
stick.
Who had the
Ooh, cool
torch?
stick. No, yeah, I have the torch.
And didn't take anything from there.
I know you didn't. You're a good boy.
Clara, do you want an amulet? It really goes with your style.
No, thank you.
What are we doing with this scroll?
I don't know. We're caught up on the stick now.
If no one minds, I'd like to take it and keep it just to try and like study it, see if I can learn anything from it, and maybe if we have time, take it to places that might be able to
Seth.
decipher it.
Seth, make one more perception check at disadvantage, please.
You got it. You got it.
Does passive perception
it.
mean anything at this point?
6. I'll allow it because the DC was 5. As Gale waves the scroll around and is like, "Hey, can I just pocket this?" You can read it.
Oh, it's in a.
Oh,
It's draconic.
In a, is that what I know?
No, you know Infernal, Common.
Infernal.
It is not in Infernal. It is in a language you've never seen before, but can just somehow read.
Oh, okay.
It's draconic.
Interesting.
You do
Any
not
idea what it
know.
says?
You do not know what language it is, but you can. Yeah, you can read it now.
It's most likely draconic.
What does it say?
It is a spell scroll for the spell jump.
Jump.
Yeah,
Jump around.
it's a spell scroll
That's
for
what
the
I
spell
thought.
jump that you've been carrying around since the beginning of the campaign.
So wait, is this the way to learn the spell or the way to cast it through? The
So
scroll.
you can, if you can read it, you can. It's a one-time use, or if you're a wizard, you can copy the spell into a spell book.
So I could copy the spell.
You're not a wizard.
Oh.
What about a fucking grimoire? How does that not count as a fucking spell book?
Because the way that wizards gain their magical ability and hone their craft is through learning. You're more akin to a sorcerer, where you were kind of like, you're kind of like a weird combination between sorcerer, druid, and warlock. So you wouldn't even know how to go about copying spells into a grimoire and going all about that. You wouldn't even know.
Why do you want to jump
It's
anyway?
just not something that you can do.
I mean, I've already got a triple jump distance. I don't think I need it.
Oh, here we go.
I'm trying to learn how magic works. The ability to learn a new spell is quite intriguing. If I can figure out how to learn magic, it might help me understand my magic. So if I could add to my repertoire, it could... Thank you for that. If I could understand it, I can then potentially look at understanding my powers further, and it might help me grow as a magic wielder.
Dumb magic man.
Fucking dumb. An intelligence of 14 and a wisdom of 18. I ain't dumb.
Not a wizard though.
Just a greasy
Doesn't
guy.
cut it.
Shylock was a sorcerer.
Didn't cut it.
Chill.
No, Shylock was a warlock.
Oh yeah, even worse.
Wow. Okay. Well.
Yeah, you weren't even born with the power. You're just given it by some sort of deity.
Oh, we never even got to do any of
Exactly.
that.
I was so charming.
We never
I
even
was so
got to.
charming. I got it for free.
We never even got to explore that because you all
Yeah.
died. Anyway,
Hey,
okay.
he didn't.
You now know what the spell scroll is. It's the spell scroll drum. What are we doing?
I read it.
You can't.
And I still keep hold of
Does
it because
Seth
I
read
would
it?
like to study the idea.
I already read it.
I cast it.
You can't.
He said it's one-time use. I don't think we should use it right now.
Trying.
The only
It's also-
person
When
right
are
now
we
that
ever gonna jump though?
You'd also need to be able to read it to cast it, but you can't read it.
uh-huh.
And in Seth's case, you'd need to be, by
No.
the sounds of it, a wizard to cast it.
No. Anyone can cast it. Only a wizard can copy it.
Oh.
Yeah.
So it might be worth Seth holding on to it then, because she's the only one of us that could actually use it.
But she's not a wizard.
Seth, you can jump now.
No, but she can still cast it. All she's got to do is follow the instructions of the incantation, and then it kind of burns
Wizard.
up, and she casts the spell.
No,
I'm now just saying she's got the ability to like
Okay, so
massively
I
jump into
stick it
combat
into
with a
my
fucking revolver.
Add
Little purse.
Okay, add to your character sheet, spell scroll, jump.
Jump around. Oh, we level up after that funny episode, right?
I'm still wearing my cowboy
I feel like
hat.
I feel like we should have leveled up.
We all
after
got
this.
one more point of
That's
charisma.
definitely a level up episode.
You get close. You
Yeah.
get closer to leveling up, but not all the way.
I feel like this, especially the old lady was like the trouble, you know.
Yeah, she gave us at least 2 levels.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
No, I mean she took a level,
So much
maybe.
wisdom.
Yeah, I think she more beat you up quite considerably. If anything, you should get like
I should
lose
intelligence
XP.
out of me.
Yeah, fair enough.
Okay,
I knew
gotta
that
go.
was a fight I wasn't going to
All
win,
right,
so I was just
guys,
like,
thank
I
you
should
so-
go find
Thank
something
you so much. Yeah, we're gonna end here, and then we'll start.
In bed. No, I mean in bed.
What is there anything else you guys want to do in New Megaton or an Old Megaton?
We can always come back.
No, I don't do anything else.
All right,
It's all right.
you
we'll go to
guys.
bed.
You guys spend hours heading home and go to bed. Before we end, Seth,
Let me get rid of those cautions.
wisdom saving throw, please. A 7. When you go to sleep, you dream of a fiery landscape, and we'll go into more detail at the start of next session. A fiery landscape, yourself, and a 25-foot tall, half demon, half dragon stood in front of you. That's where we're going to end tonight's session.
Wow,
So-
I wonder if the scroll was draconic.
Thank you.
You really have to do it like that, did you? Okay.
Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. If you're on YouTube, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and all that
Mate,
jazz.
she's gonna
Harry,
get
if you're watching this in the
magic
future,
powers to turn into Raven.
tell us how we did. How was the old woman? Probably one of the funniest characters I've ever made, apparently.
Yeah, somehow.
So yeah, I appreciate it. Those on Twitch, stick around. We're going to raid hopefully Zerb's live because we normally raid Zerb. So yeah, take care, guys, and we shall see you in the next one. Take all the guys.
Oh,
Take them all. All right.
Take all the
Bye,
guys. We
guys.
want all
Have a
of
good
them.
one. Bye.
Ah.